Warning. The following show contains explicit language.
It's Wreckless Media Radio. I'm your host, Brian Barris. Joining me tonight, we have the crew back together after a little bit of a breakup there for a second. You know, no drama or anything like that. We're single now.
Actually, me and Greg have been...
We bonded.
We have really been together lately.
Have you?
We tend to talk a lot.
We've been feeling couch love.
I hate this fucking couch love. You know that, right?
Yeah,
well,
no,
you've never been in it. So.
It's very un-Californian of you.
I know it is.
There's nothing more real than couch love.
I mean, we've really just been bonding a lot. Like, we're good friends right now.
You look like you hate each other, and you're just putting on this front to make me mad.
That's what you think.
Yeah, you
And
might
me.
think that, but no, it's
I
not
think the
truth.
same thing.
And as you can hear, Brian Corpolongo.
Oh, yeah!
Evil Greg.
Hello, everybody.
Are here tonight. Call line 313-406-7769 or Skype us. If you're watching live, it's right there at the bottom of the fucking screen.
It is.
You can see it.
You can see
really
it.
is.
And you can dial.
You can dial if you have a phone, if you have a telegraph machine.
A touch-tone phone.
No, actually we don't.
It has to be
yeah.
a rotary dial?
It has to be a rotary. I like spinning things. What can I say?
We really are trying to appeal to the
I really like Lemon
old
Party.
audience.
Lemon Party is my favorite website.
Oh, my God.
Do you want to just see how crazy I am? I thought why not? Well, it's California, Brian. I mean,
Yeah.
Usually it takes like 2 weeks to fade, but this time it's lasting a while.
No. You should not expect any less.
You're not as tan as I'd expect you to be, though.
Well, you know, that's not my fault. I work indoors all day, mining in the basement, because I want to make a tunnel to my neighbor's house so I can surprise them in the middle of the night with
What
a
are you
mask on.
mining, though? Any minerals?
Yeah, I mean, on the way to their basement.
Cool, man.
It's more of a place to just hide bodies.
Their house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So they
because
get-
then
Is
if
it
somebody
their
finds a bunch of
bodies?
dead bodies, you could be like, it's totally that guy's.
Yeah, no one's going to see the cave.
Well, no, you're going to make it to both ways.
I'm going to cover it with sticks and, like, leaves and stuff in the
like
basement.
an old rug.
Like a trap? Like a bear
Like an old
trap?
like an old rug.
No, it's going to be... Maybe that would make more sense, because it is indoors. And I'm not very good with sticks and leaves because I had a bad experience when I was in the woods and trying to start a fire. Whole fucking Upper Peninsula is burning.
You know, it'd be way cooler if your neighbors had a safe full of money, diamonds,
Oh, they do.
something that would bring you great wealth.
You're mistaking me with some sort of petty thief. I'm California Brian.
So you steal nothing?
No, I already told you. I just want a cool little tunnel to hide bodies in.
So instead
is
of
that so wrong?
You think that tunneling to steal something is a petty thief, but you think it's okay just to build a tunnel to hide? Are you for?
Yeah, how old are you, man?
I'm
California Brian is very immature.
timeless.
As an adult, you're supposed to do
ageless.
things with goals that bring you wealth.
He's right.
No, not the wealthy people.
Yeah.
That's old money,
people
maybe.
stuff.
So wealthy people get money by having fun?
I'm new money, where I just get a shit ton of money out of nowhere, and then I buy yachts and just blow all the money until I
you
commit
apply
suicide
for a
when I have
bunch
no
of
more
credit
money.
cards.
Or you try to win more money.
Is that what new money does?
I feel like I'm going to be like the first person ever to pretend to have a lot of money go broke, and kill myself for a lifestyle that I never even had.
Whoa, you're talking to me here, pal.
Yeah.
That's true. And you're still alive.
He's the only one in the room that applies to. He's going to die soon. In a bathtub.
He's going to be crippled.
How would you kill yourself?
What, me?
Once you kill your... How are you... Not would. How are you
How will you kill yourself?
I was going to go to the mall and just start spraying bullets and then help the cops shoot me.
Okay.
That's not suicide.
Suicide by cop. That's what they call it.
That's just a highly risk situation.
Suicide bombing is also something that's ran through my mind.
I'm going to do...
It's like skydiving. You might die.
Suicide by nanny from the Muppet Babies. Because I want to... I don't know. I have the sexual thing towards
what a nice guy.
Oh, there's my drink. Right on.
Oh.
Well, thank you.
Give him his baby juice.
Alcohol just adds to my Californian-ness.
Okay.
You understand what that means?
I always imagined you were going to die.
It was a hypothetical. You don't have to answer that.
He's going to have a stroke.
No, it's going to be from an overdose of sweet tea. Diabetes.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I haven't had any sweet tea in a long time.
I haven't had a sweet tea in...
For someone who talks about how much they love sweet tea, that's really weird.
I know. I'm really slacking here.
Yeah.
I got to head up...
It's on special for $1 right now at Tim Hortons, which is different.
Whoa. I don't know about that.
Fucking Hortons.
That's where you get coffee, not fucking tea, pal.
I'm guessing they don't have Tim Hortons in California by your response.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't
Tim
mock him.
Hortons?
He's trying to be nice.
Tim Hortons, here's a who, you dumb.
I try. What?
I'm so,
He's trying to be a nice guy and like.
I was trying to give you some good advice. What is with you lately?
Yeah, California Brian's a dick.
I'm just trying to be good, and you won't let me.
I got bit by a gay homosexual.
Now you are one when the moon turns.
No,
the turn of the century vampires, fags.
Well, I talked about how it's a fine line. Anyway, off this subject because this is just who I am now. Get over it. I'm just better than everybody.
Your straight stare at Greg was very stern.
I brought the blazer
and
back.
sexy.
Well, clearly.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot lately too.
Stern. You're very stern and sexy.
And sexy.
When you walk into a room, you got to take command. Mm-hmm. You just walk in with confidence, and if you don't have confidence, you bring a gun.
And violence.
Everybody.
If you don't have confidence, you bring violence. That's the rule.
Exactly. Okay. If they don't respect you, make them fear you.
So next time you have a job interview,
combination of both.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I'll get a job at gunpoint if I have to.
You have a job or they're dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Or they don't have a job anymore.
Why?
Because you don't have that power.
What?
You either get a job or their kids don't have a dad
No, you don't even
anymore.
have a gun. Well, you do, but you don't have any bullets.
It's hard to get bullets.
Well, you do have a gun, but you have no bullets.
I really need to get some bullets. I want to just... I wish I didn't have a gun.
But just a ton of bullets.
A ton of bullets so I could just hold them in my hand and hit it with a hammer.
And right into somebody's face.
That works, right?
Yeah, no.
I would assume so.
No, it doesn't.
For some reason, talking about that reminds me that I learned that at a really fucking young age. And I'm wondering if at one point my father gave me bullets to play with.
Maybe.
No, he did.
Now I've met your dad. That's not far-fetched at all.
No, yeah, I know. I know we didn't ever have a gun in the house.
That you know of.
But for some reason, I recall learning that if you hit a hammer on the end of a bullet at a very young age, it will explode.
I never learned that.
Well, now you know. I shouldn't have told you. I should have just...
Power.
I know. I could have been in a situation where this will be okay and then die.
You could have, actually.
Why do you want me to die?
Don't die.
Hey, who's saying die? I want you to be a vegetable.
You
and I want to be the one to pull the
did
plug.
Say die. I heard the word die.
That's dying. You still told me to die.
Yeah, I guess
your
you're
explanation was still me
Death. Yeah, it was still Greg dying.
I don't need to explain myself.
You do.
Californians are so lonely.
God, you guys are bipolar.
Why am I? I'm defending.
I can't wait until you guys hate me.
Californians.
I'm trying so hard. I'm doing the opposite of couch love.
If we hated you, it would just be feeding into you being from California.
It would.
And we're not doing that. We're going to love you to death.
I'm going to love you, bro.
Or maybe this is all Californian Brian's trick.
Well, you know what we know? Deep inside of you, Brian's still there.
Oh, no, he's gone.
He's
the
dead.
Brian we love is there.
No, he's not.
I slit his throat. He's buried somewhere.
I can
don't even
see it.
remember.
Sadly,
Your eyes.
Greg, I have to side with him on this one. He's dead.
Look deep into his eyes behind that wall of shame.
I don't like this.
No, go ahead. Take a gander.
No,
at my eyes.
You're going to turn
it's
into
gone. It's gone.
He's going to glamour you.
I also sparkle in the sun.
You're the combination of every vampire trait in movies from the last 6 years.
And
You are very vampire-esque.
I turn into a ghost when I die.
Like Patrick Swayze?
Why was... Oh, yeah.
It was a whole movie called Ghost. Whoopi was in it.
I'm so sorry. All right.
She's attractive.
No, what I wanted to get into is... I didn't tell you guys this yet because I was saving it for the show, but I had the craziest fucking day, and I was like losing my goddamn mind at one point because I'm rushing home from work to try to get the show together because apparently it takes 3 goddamn hours because there's a million little buttons that I always forget to switch on. And
you got to skate. You got to smoke every 10 minutes.
It's hard to do. It's hard to keep up.
It's a rough job being you.
So I had to stop at Kroger. If you don't know what Kroger is and whatever goddamn country
the
that you're
grocery
in,
store.
it's a grocery store.
It's a market.
Or is it a supermarket?
Supermercado?
They're the same fucking thing, guys.
I like to be specific.
No, yeah, grocers can be all kinds of things. Supermarkets are basically just big grocers. You know, when that was coming out of my mouth, I knew how ridiculous that was.
All right, man, you're right.
Supermarkets are just bigger markets.
You're right, Brian.
Anyway.
Thanks for disagreeing, dude.
So on my way home, I stop at the local Kroger to support local business. That's a giant fucking chain.
Yes. Down with corporations.
And I'm going down the aisle, and I think I had to get milk for Sarah. I was looking for an energy drink, and when I got the milk, and I'm walking away, I hear a crash, and I turn down this one aisle.
Decepticons!
There is 3
rascal scooters tipped over?
No, so much better. There's 3 fucking kids laughing hysterically in a pool of milk.
They did it!
Oh my God, they did it!
Gallon smashed.
Oh man, those kids are awesome.
Now, a few episodes ago, we covered gallon smashing, which is one of my favorite videos ever. It's just like a bunch of these hooligan kids.
And its effect on the economy.
Yeah, it's a well-made documentary. All they do, it's a video online. They go into some market or a large grocer.
Whatever you guys want to call it, a supermarket, which is a large grocer.
They grab 2 gallons of milk and pretend to fall while they smash the gallons on the ground. And
with style.
Well, yes.
Mosh pit style.
They start like trying to make it look real, like where they actually trip. At one point at the end of the video, he just smashes them just straight down next to him, and then kind of collapses into the milk. It's hilarious.
It is
Watch
very funny.
So these kids that I see do this are just copycats of, unless it was actually them. I don't know. 15-year-olds all look the same to me. Mm-hmm. And 15-year-old girls also look like really attractive women to me.
Yes, they do.
Which gets me in trouble a lot.
Oh man, my dick has been in jail so many times because of
just your dick.
That's the only one that committed the crime.
15-year-old girls.
They're gonna put it in a French
every
cage.
Day.
What do they call that?
A French cage?
Is it a French cage?
What the hell's a French cage?
I don't know what you're talking about. You're squeezing
a stress
something.
ball? A ball sack?
Brian is squeezing his hand with his fingertips almost touching every time
cage?
saying the French cage. What do they call those French cages?
What the hell are you
It's a cage that goes around your dick. Oh, California Brian's really into kinky sex now.
I guess so. Why are you putting your dick in a cage?
I like being crucified.
Despite all your rage?
And just have my dick played with by 13 ugly English women.
And you just spelled out my birthday.
Oh, that's what I want for my
bachelor party. Yeah,
I was gonna say bachelorette party.
My bachelorette party.
So anyway, I see this and I'm laughing fucking hysterically. And 2 seconds later, the manager comes running around the corner, and they take off
you're
and
not
run
supposed to take off
straight out the fucking door.
You're supposed to sit there.
Why? What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
No, you're supposed to be like, oh man, I slipped on this floor. Like, you remember they always are helping him up?
I know, but they're terrible at this.
But everyone has
they're
YouTube now, so everyone knows.
I'm sure that got the rounds in the grocery store circle.
Oh, they got in trouble for it. The law got involved.
Oh, not Johnny Law.
The law, man.
I know.
Not Johnny Law.
I fought the law, and the law raped me, and my children, skinned my cat.
The law raped
That's
me.
what happened back in the medieval times.
Don't. You weren't there.
So I'm laughing hysterically, and immediately, for some reason, like he's like, hey, you come back here.
To you?
No. To the kids running out the door. He turns around and looks at me laughing hysterically and says, you. And it was almost like from a movie where like the camera zoomed in, like point of view shot
Dun, dun, dun.
as he's pointing at me. And I'm like much older.
Yeah.
Much older.
Not
Sophisticated.
covered in milk.
You're wearing a blazer, for God's sake.
Yeah. I look fucking great.
That is not milk-throwing clothing.
No,
By
exactly.
any means.
No. I don't need that shit. So he's like, you're fucking coming with me. And I'm like, I had nothing to do with this. This is, I saw this online. It's hilarious. And I'm trying to explain to this fucking guy that I do not know these kids. I love these kids though. And that I want to adopt them.
They're all now my own children.
And I wanted to see if, he had their number. But
In the future, they may be your kids. And he just didn't get it.
And this fucking guy, he's like middle-aged, fatter black dude. And
Wesley Snipes.
he grabs me by the goddamn arm and takes me into the back room. And I'm like,
you don't want to be in the back
Don't
room
you
of a
dare
grocer.
touch my arm.
exactly. Get your fucking
I would have
hands
punched
off
him
me.
right in the face.
California Brian has a little bit more style.
You should have
Not
told
me,
him to
brother.
manage his
Little-
temper.
A little more steez than that.
Not me, man.
So we get into like this office and he's like, sit, I'm calling the police. And I'm like, again, I have nothing to fucking do with this at all. This is ridiculous. He's like, you wait right here. He gets on the fucking line and he has some other little he's probably like 16, stand by the door to make sure I don't leave.
Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
We got a lawsuit on our hands.
Look at me. I'm leaving.
False
right now.
imprisonment.
I'm sitting there.
This isn't a
fucking
concentration
furious.
camp.
And I'm like, I'm not getting to the point where I have to talk to the police. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you're not getting involved.
Yeah. So I stand up and I'm like, listen, you motherfucker. I'm walking out this door. Call the police. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, kiss
Fuck
my ass.
you. And I kept saying, check the goddamn cameras.
Yeah.
Check the fucking cameras.
We don't have cameras.
We don't do cameras anymore. They're too expensive.
Well, that's what he was going to do.
Really? Like he was going to get to
So
that.
I'm in this room. He leaves. And there's it's like from the fucking movies. Like, make sure he doesn't leave. And there's a little 16-year-old kid out there and he's supposed to stop me from leaving.
I would have like face palmed him. It's one of those. Like, get out of my way, kid.
No, listen
Have
to
you
what
ever seen Hostel, kid?
Listen to what I did. I'm fucking furious right now. He leaves. There's a giant filing cabinet. I fucking push it over and it goes into the fucking drywall next to his goddamn desk.
You're destructive. How did you not get arrested?
Yeah, that could have got you arrested.
I know. I was furious. I didn't care. I did not care
At that
one
point,
bit.
what are you going to do?
Yeah, see, I would have already been arrested at this point.
If you're being accused of breaking the law, you might as well break the law.
Exactly.
See, that's coming from a lawyer.
Oh,
That's-
shit.
I bet all the people in Guantanamo Bay wish they actually were terrorists at this
Yeah,
point.
because they're like, this
I should have
sucks.
bombed you.
I should have. The bombers were right. I'm sympathetic to their cause now. That's what Grandma always used to say. She used to go,
The
"La, la, 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 la."
The terrorists had it right, son.
Anyway, so I do this.
If I could go
giant
back.
fucking racket. It busts a fucking hole in the wall. The door opens because he hears this fucking thing. The little kid comes. He's like, "What did you do?" I stare him dead in the fucking eyes. And I say, "Listen up. You're coming with me. And you will never see your mom and dad again."
Your mind.
No, I did not say that. I said, "Move aside, kid." I pushed him aside and I walked right out the fucking
Good.
front door
That's all you
and
have to do.
left.
You're probably never going to go back to that store again.
Did you get the milk and the energy drink, though?
No,
Oh, okay.
nope, they took it from me.
You're going to have to go back all disguised and shit if you want to shop ever again.
I will never go back there.
No, I got kicked
unless
out of-
it's like to watch him learn when he's like working, that fucking black dude.
I got kicked out of the
I'm
Kroger
gonna-
by my
I'm gonna-
house,
I'm gonna
and I've
kill
come
him.
back there
I'll kill
many
him.
times.
Wait, what did you do?
I got kicked out of the Kroger by my house.
Yeah?
Yeah, like a month or two ago. And I've been back a couple times since.
What the fuck did you do?
There was like a really tiny sign like in the corner, and we had a ton of empties. So I took them back, and it was like $100. And they're like, we only take like up to $10 worth of empties.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, here we go, $100 empties. Like, let's go. And the lady's like, oh, we only do $10. You're gonna have to buy something if you want the rest of this money. I'm like, no, fuck that.
What?
She's like, no, this is our rule. She takes me in the room and I go like, and then she was like, no, I'm not giving you that money. And I'm like, don't be a fucking cunt and give me the fucking money. She's like, what the fuck did you just say? And she threw me out and didn't give me anything. So I had to take him to another Kroger to get my fucking money.
So it was at a Kroger too?
Yeah.
Greg, tell us when you got kicked out of a Kroger.
It wasn't a Kroger. It was a
No, you get cricked out of a Kroger.
Don't get cricked out of Craig.
Freddy Kroger. They strapped me to a table in the back room, and this man with a striped shirt, a burnt face,
and Cheeto fingers. Bugles. He's covered.
Started scratching my flesh. Anyway,
I don't get kicked out of Kroger's. I got kicked out of Toys R Us.
Well, that's easy.
Like a year and a half ago.
That's so easy.
Girls.
Yeah, well, no, I was on one of the bikes.
Yeah,
and the manager was yelling at me, and I kept just saying, I don't want to grow up. I don't want to grow up.
That's normal.
Yeah.
The fucking song.
Yeah.
The fucking song. How does it go?
I don't want to grow up.
There's a million toys to choose, man, that I could play with. They say it in the fucking ad. You can play with all the toys.
Not the bikes, man. You can't ride the bikes. You can't ride the bikes. You can't do
Why
it.
are the bikes off limits?
Why are the video games behind a cage? There's only kids
They
there.
are.
Why are
No
they
one's
selling
stealing
bikes?
those.
I swear to God, those video games at a Toys R Us
Are double the price.
it's like they're hiding diamonds or something. It's that fucking secure.
Remember how late they were to get video games too?
Yeah.
Like-
oh yeah.
Like
yeah. It was
everybody
like,
else sold video games. We were already like bored with video games, and they're like, "We got video games now."
I know. It's like
You want to come and get some video games?
And the thing is, like, they have the video games behind that cage thing. The bikes, though, always get pissed. There's always like one or two just in the fucking aisle begging to be rid.
And who
ridden?
Road.
Doesn't matter anymore.
Rided. Yeah, that's science.
Yeah.
Next time you're getting kicked out of a place, just start screaming, my dad is buried here, and I want to visit him.
Do you know who the fuck I am? My dad is Mr. R. Us.
He's buried underneath this very spot.
Reginald Johnson R. Us is the fourth. Do you know what that makes me? Reginald Johnson R. Us the fifth.
When you close the store,
Another time, your ass is grass, Rodney.
his soul is always here.
Okay, I will. My friends were just in Las Vegas, and they told me this story. There is a boxing ring in the MGM Grand because there was a fight.
Mm-hmm.
They went to the fight and everything. Well, there's a lion. There's a lion in there because it's the MGM Grand.
Yeah.
Big gold lion in the middle of like a fake ring.
A real one?
Wait, a real lion?
No, a statue
You made
lion.
it sound like it was
No,
a real lion.
like
Lion just
statue
roamed
lion.
around.
That's dangerous.
A statue lion. My friend Garrett, who took his balls out on stage
Yeah.
during our show,
That's disgusting.
he got on the lion and was taking pictures.
Yeah.
And a security guard comes running up and goes, what are you doing? You're not allowed on that lion. And one of our friends turned to him. He goes, do you know who that is? That's Mr. Swirlick. And the security guard goes, oh, I'm real sorry, sir. And walked away.
Wait, who's Swirlick?
Garrett.
Swirlick.
That's his name.
Yeah, that's his full.
Do you know who
Oh,
that
you
is?
just pretend. Oh, it was
That's
a
the
bluff.
key right there.
They just,
It's a
they
bluff.
just basically said, like, do you know who this is? This is Mr. And they're like, oh, I'm
Well, at casinos, there's random people that come in.
Yeah.
They have
sorry. And they just walked away.
That's pretty awesome because that's a ballsy move. Because
that
if
is
they're
a
like,
very
who the
ballsy
fuck is
move.
that?
That's the key to Vegas.
Just say you're somebody.
You know
Make
who I
yourself
am?
somebody.
Pretend to be somebody else.
I'm Mr.
I know
Lion.
everything about that.
That's Mr. Arvegian.
I'm Mr. Lion, man. Whatever you're on, you have to say you're that. I'm Mr. Bike.
I'm Mr. Ecstasy.
I'm John Huffy, president of the Huffy Corporation. Do not tell me to get off this bike.
Mr. John Huffy.
I'm Mr. John
Ecstasy.
Huffy.
Do you know what that is?
Not tell me to get off.
That's on ecstasy.
That's Jonathan Depp.
Jonathan Depp.
The actor.
Yeah. So anyway, the moral of the story is, kids, if you can shoplift all you want, all you have to do is remove yourself from the premises
Quickly.
as fast as possible before the cops show up, because they will grab you by the arm and try to
And try to
drag you
walk
into the
you
back
into a
room,
security room.
which is like jail for 12-year-old girls.
Yeah.
If they try to put 12-year-old girls in air quotes.
Do you have any advice for the initial move after the grab? What you do?
Well, yeah, you stuff it in your pants and walk out. But if you get caught,
No, if they grab your arm, what is the first? You push their arm away?
Yes.
it depends on a lot of different variables. Number one on the list is, do you have a weapon on you? If you do, this is a hierarchy. By the way.
Don't use it.
If you have a knife, use it. If you have a gun, use it. But that flowchart all ends in prison. The next thing is there any sort of things around you that you could use as a weapon?
A bag of chips.
Because technically, him grabbing your arm is assault. And depending on how hot you are,
battery.
No.
You could also, like, other skills.
Sexual assault.
Oh, no, you could do something like if you were a hot, good dancer, you could start grinding on them. Is that what you're talking about?
A hot, good dancer? Like, if you were like a hot, good dancer.
You could just start grinding on them and they might try to get away. Especially if you're a young lady. If you're a young girl and you start grinding on a 40-year-old manager,
he's going to let you go.
He's going to, whoa, lady, you're giving me a hard on.
Unless he's gay.
I just imagine sexual assault in my mind, and it was like a Lord of the Rings style, like a whole army running up on a wall, throwing dildos and anal beads. That's sexual assault.
Okay, I'm glad that's
crazy.
where your head's at right now.
But I like little girl dancers. To say the least, you know?
Well, they're so easily tricked into a pit of fire.
Wow.
There's candy in there.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't burn little girl dancers. Hey, they burn me.
I won't ask you questions. You don't ask me.
Okay. I
don't know what you do with little girls.
You do with little girls.
Nope. That's all on you. The things that I do with little girls is I trick them into walking into a pit of fire.
Okay.
Anyway, back to the moral of the story is, okay, next thing you look for, a weapon and a can of beans, blah, blah, blah. You knock them in the head.
Yeah.
If you want to humiliate them, like they humiliated you for catching you, you grab a wiener off the shelf.
Smack them.
Do they sell Lucy's?
No, they do not.
Lucy wieners.
Lucy.
That'd be so gross.
38 cents a wiener.
Oh, dude, give me one Lucy and one Lucy bun.
One Lucy bun.
Anyway, you rub it in their face and then you leave it in their ass crack of their pants. And then you walk out slowly like a badass.
Whoa.
Now, you may experience this. If other people try to get involved and tackle you, what you need to do is somehow very quickly learn how to completely disappear.
And you can't practice this.
Well, no, it just kind of happens sometimes. Yeah. Now, you may think I'm crazy, but look it up. It happens once in a while.
Like you when you went to California.
Exactly. We don't know what happened to the old Brian. I don't even have the same memories. What if I had a split personality now? I'm like 17 different people up here.
I don't think there's a what if. You're really a different man.
You'd be like Matthew Perry.
You threw a filing cabinet through a wall. You're a psycho.
I know. That is pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, got arrested at a grocery store.
Well, no, I started worrying about that on the drive home. Like, okay, now the cops are going to be after me because, like, the guy probably came back. He went to the security room, checked the tapes. He's like, oh, okay, we got the wrong guy. He came back.
Local businessman and radio host Brian Barris has been arrested on suspicion.
He comes back and he's like perfectly fine now.
Grocery store.
He's gonna be apologetic until he sees all his files fucking on the floor and this whole thing like tipped into the wall.
I would have totally pooped in his file cabinet.
That's crazy.
I would have peed in his bed.
From a young age, I feel like my father taught me a filing cabinet is not a poop place. You don't poop in the filing cabinet. There's important documents in there.
Exactly. So poop would really ruin them.
I have a filing cabinet, and I don't have.
That's a good point.
Important in there.
Wait, what?
I don't have anything important in my file cabinet.
Crackers.
Why do you have
crackers?
He opens. I'm really hungry. He just opens up the Ritz file.
You understand? It's not a refrigerator.
Free flowing water.
Free flowing. It's a river. Why does it get silent every single time I take a sip? You guys are talking your heads off, and then as soon as I take a sip, you're just in awe.
We're waiting for you to choke on it.
Okay, no, that's understandable.
Yeah, I mean-
I wish I had the Midas touch.
Everything into gold.
So I could choke
then-
on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that he touches a grape to
Midas.
feed himself? He's eating golden grapes, which I would be completely okay with.
Try to pass a golden grape. That would be rough on your butt.
They they use gold shavings on ice cream now for rich people.
Yeah, I know. Because they're
What?
rich. They don't care about when they're going to die.
God, I can't wait to be rich, which I'll never will be.
Oh, God. You know how much
with
you
me,
could
kid.
get for that at a pawn shop?
I'm finally coming to terms with the fact that I'm never going to be rich.
I know. I'm really happy you figured it out. Because you really thought you were going to be super wealthy.
Well, one day.
No, you got to understand, man. You're setting the bar.
You
too
still
high.
have faith.
He's going to have some sort of streak of luck. Because
You know,
he's
it's
going to be
gonna
in that
happen-
wheelchair and karma's going to kick in.
The only way that's
No,
going to happen
that's making
is,
karma equal.
Karma's equal at the
Yeah.
wheelchair.
the only way this is going to happen is if gay marriage gets legalized, he marries a very wealthy man, and they get a divorce.
I could actually see you doing that, scamming some old gay man.
You have a nice body.
You know,
You have a nice
Do I have to have
body.
sex with him?
for like an old gay man.
Do I have to have sex with the old gay man?
Yeah, you have the best body. You got to use it.
Dude, I would have
I love it when
sex
friends encourage
with 1,000 old gay men.
to be rich.
No, that was the end of my sentence.
Yeah. Me, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it. I was thinking about it. I really
Because
wouldn't.
you own a horse. You're already rich.
Listen,
Right?
okay, no, for millions of dollars, if he was just like, I don't want to do that. This is like so
Yeah, I don't want to do
hacky.
this.
We're not
at
doing
all.
that.
Okay.
What would you do for $1 million?
You know what I do for $1 million? Almost anything. Let's just end it at that.
You'd kill somebody for $1 million?
Easily.
I don't think you would.
I'd kill somebody for $35 and a sandwich.
You are the cheapest hitman in Detroit.
and probably the worst.
really?
Maybe not Detroit. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Terrible example.
If you kill that person, you will have a place to live for the rest of your life.
3 meals a day.
Yeah.
A lot of friends.
You'll get a lot of sex.
Wait, if you
work.
kill that person?
Prison, brother.
Yeah, it's gonna go right to prison. There's no way he's gonna get away with murder. Can you imagine him?
It's Detroit. I can get away with anything.
He'd be
There's not
pouring
even a police
peroxide in the
chief.
body, thinking it's gonna melt in the bathtub.
I didn't think prison. I was thinking you like killing somebody and taking over their home as them.
See, like talented Mr. Ripley?
I could see that too.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
More of like a Weekend at Bernie's type deal.
Well, no,
Like,
then
but
I
you
have
take
to
it
keep
to
that guy
It
alive.
would be a rotting corpse. No, at that point,
Can we?
Oh, he doesn't get to have fun.
where the skin's just dripping off the bone, and he's trying to have a date, and you have like wires hooked up.
Weekend
and
at Ryan's.
Can we do a documentary for an entire week where you only behave like Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's, and
Well, no,
we play the
somebody's
music and try to carry you around and make you do actions?
All we would have to do is get a voodoo curse on him, and he'll walk by himself.
All you have to do is give
he
me
knows
a
what's
ton-
going on.
No,
he
no,
just
no,
pretends
stop.
to be
All
Bernie.
you have to do is give me a ton of alcohol, and this could be easily accomplished.
Oh my God! And you will only walk and move around when there's music, and you will dance.
Yeah.
Unless we have to go to the bank to get your money out, which we'll.
What
take.
was that? Weekend at Bernie's 3?
I don't think there is a thing.
2.
2 then. I don't remember anything from that goddamn
Blood of the
movie.
Virgin, man.
That's what it's called. That's the subtitle of the movie.
Yes, the Blood of the Virgin, man.
Weekend at Bernie's 2, The Blood of the Virgin.
Man.
Man. All I remember from that movie is him with a Hawaiian shirt. I don't know why I said
His nice
Hawaiian shirt.
tits.
He always has a goddamn Hawaiian shirt.
Bernie.
But him like walking all dead out of the ocean onto the beach.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
The Bernie.
And my dad said, I asked, why is he doing that? And he said, because of the music, Brian. Because of the music.
Thanks, Dad.
making a move.
Yeah. And that was a turning point in my life.
In the
That I realized that I hate my father.
That's when you became a real man. Was when your dad explained Weekend at Bernie's at you.
So everybody can dance,
An
man.
incredible moment between father and son.
What makes the memories?
Would you be up for being Bernie for a week?
I think, like I said, all you have to do is give me enough alcohol. I will just be Bernie. I'll be basically dead. I have no idea what's going on.
But you cannot
can
talk?
just drag me anywhere.
We'll just film it and then release it and make millions of dollars.
Weekend at Brian's.
You get paid in dolls?
No, we're gonna make them after.
Okay.
then make the
This
money
is a
from the
lot of
dolls.
work now.
That's actually the end of the business. We're gonna start manufacturing dolls. I have a great insight on the market, and I know it's gonna require more
He
dolls.
sent me a really good PowerPoint yesterday. I mean, it sold me.
Brian, you just got you didn't get a brand new job, but you just quit the job that you were bragging
quit it yet.
about.
I haven't quit it
Wait,
yet.
then why do you post that you quit it?
Well, because I'm going to work one last money day until I'm going to
You mean day?
Well,
Why are you
it's
so
everyday money day.
indecisive?
Well, I'm going to work one last day and then I'm done.
Okay. But why?
Because I'm going to make a lot of money.
Oh, okay.
But
That
then I
makes
won't
sense.
make any money after that. So
What
that's why I
happened?
quit.
Because did you talk about on the show your new job?
I don't think I did.
Okay, we talked about it afterwards.
I mean, if anybody follows me on Facebook or Twitter, they can pretty much piece the pieces together.
That's right.
Like a
we had that
puzzle.
conversation.
You're
We
a
were laying naked in bed together.
Yeah, we were just talking.
And you were
just talking.
had your fingers rubbing around my nipples like that scene from
just
Boondock
talk-
Saints
just talking.
with the gay guy.
I'm just talking. That's our Wednesdays.
No, nothing gay.
No.
We didn't do any gay things.
It's like an intimate
Just having
thing.
fun out here.
Sarah walked in,
She found it to be a little
my
weird.
fiance, and she was appalled.
Yeah, you know what?
Bear.
I think she was just jealous of me.
Probably.
You have the hottest bod.
Dude,
I can't complain.
he's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, he has the hottest bod.
Anyway, a few weeks ago, you were bragging about this
I loved
new
it.
job.
Loved it.
Yeah,
Thought it
'cause
was
you-
a great job.
Because you thought you were cool.
Well, no, I was cool because I was making fucking easy money. Like,
Yeah, you were
a lot of
posting
it.
$100,000 cars saying, I'm buying this.
What were you doing?
What?
What were you doing for the listeners?
I was bartending at a very high establishment.
What? Like in the sky?
Yes. In this
It's-
space.
It's a casino.
Yeah, but it's like the nicest one.
Oh,
yeah, but
okay. Okay.
What is a nice casino?
Not a shit one. Not Greektown.
Yeah, I always frequent, like when I'm in Vegas, I always frequent the old strip. With
Oh,
the
see, ugh.
$7 steak and a free lap dance. They have offers like that
That's how
constantly.
America was built.
That's where you always see really drunk men struggling to stand up.
I do it all over.
Whenever I'm in
Vegas.
Vegas, I just have really good dreams.
What?
You go out into the desert and just sleep.
Just sleep.
Man,
Rest.
the best dreams.
My name's Greg and I can lucid dream. I don't know why I just put that on.
I've never ever said that in my life.
Greg, huge lucid dreamer, because I say so.
You mock me for something I've never said. You guys, I can lucid dream. Can you? Losers.
No one can take care of a lizard as much as I can. You idiot.
Watch me take care of my lizards.
But anyway,
No, so I got this really good job.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a really good job. So for the first 3 weeks, great job. Lot of money. Everything's going great. Then I go into work like this week and all of a sudden it's not so great anymore.
Uh-oh.
Because of unions.
unions
Oh, God, the union hate going
are
around.
so dummies.
They're the worst people in the world. But basically, I got removed from my job to a crappier job because somebody had more seniority in the union over me.
The fact that you said removed tells me the serious of this.
Well, it wasn't that serious. I wasn't fired. No, they want me to stay. I just told them to go fuck themselves.
Well, you were kind of fired.
No, I'm not. I still
Except
go to work.
Now you're not going to get unemployment for it.
Well, no, because
you
I got
quit.
another job.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to another job.
No, but hey, this is an opportunity for you. Get fired so you can do that.
Have my other job pay me under the table and take the unemployment?
Yeah, dog.
Yeah,
They're not going to
exactly.
let me do that.
Okay, maybe not on the. Hey, oh, okay,
Yeah, no,
I see
it
what's
won't
happening.
Now, I've always wondered, getting paid under the table,
Well,
does
no,
that
hang
mean
on.
they really, you have to like meet under a table?
No, they just pay you in cash.
Figuratively.
Oh,
They just pay you in cash and don't really say you work there.
I've embarrassed myself a million
You need to
times.
learn backdoor deals. I
Yeah.
feel like you know college business and laws and things like that, but you don't really know how the world
average
works.
people think.
You don't know how the world
Useless stuff.
Useless.
Yeah.
I know how to kill a man in 3 seconds.
Boom.
It's called a gun.
Yeah.
And it's a really slow one.
a gun that's jammed until you shake it and then it shoots and then you kill the wrong
And
guy.
there's a lot of problems that could happen.
It's a
when you shoot
bad
somebody.
gun. It's a bad gun.
Oh.
Could be a blank. I don't know.
It's an old gun.
I always run into problems trying to shoot people.
You gotta watch out for that.
So when
know.
people say something like "no skin off my back," it doesn't mean that
No,
the
there's
situation
actually-
didn't
that's
result
a-
with them getting skinned.
that's a turn of phrase.
An idiom.
Oh,
Would that be considered an idiom?
I don't know what an idiom is because
Well,
I'm
you're
not
an
an
idiom. It.
Mm,
Were we done with that story?
just about.
Oh, no. But my point was, you should try to get fired anyway, because why the hell not?
I should really go out with a bang because I have no vested interest in this company anymore.
If there's anybody in the world that would actually follow through with a quitting fantasy, because we all have them. If you have a job, you have a quitting fantasy.
I need to find a big band by tomorrow afternoon.
I have one, and I own my own business. My fantasy is I go out in a horrific brush fire. Killing my boss.
Nice.
Me.
Neat.
I know.
That is neat.
Yeah, that's a good word to describe that. Yeah.
I can't wait till I'm rich enough so when I quit my job, I can just buy the business and then run it.
Yeah, like Hurley from Lost.
I don't know that show.
Of course you don't, because you never got lost.
What, man?
I'm sorry.
I quit.
You gonna host an ABC show with that tone?
No, we're pretty much caught up with where you've been, because we didn't do a show last week.
We didn't.
We actually released a best of Wreckless Media Radio episode, which I want to do more of. I need people to clip. If you have any now, even if you don't know how to do it, it's incredibly fucking easy and it's free. You can do it for free. There's programs. Download Audacity. It's fucking free. Put the fucking MP3 file in Audacity and you clip out your favorite parts and send them to me. And then I can make awesome best of episodes. Mm-hmm. Because I forgot how funny we used to be.
We used to be hilarious.
It was great.
We were
growing up, man.
Geniuses. It's not that we grew up. We just got unfunny.
That's the same thing.
We got so jaded that the only thing we find funny is our jadedness and non-laughter. So,
do you know who are our biggest fans? Us. Oh, yeah. We find ourselves to be the funniest people in the world.
Absolutely.
I don't think anybody finds us.
But you know who your biggest fan is?
Me. Oh, you.
Me.
Yeah. Well, you guys are couch buddies.
Oh, yeah. Give me a kiss.
And Brian's probably
my dad.
Your biggest fan.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
You don't have any fans.
And you guys hate me, right?
Yes.
I don't hate you, but I like you.
Oh!
You gotta
California Brian wins.
What, I was just saying it to give you
you tricked
the embarrassment of me kissing you after.
I didn't say it. You did.
Yeah,
you will.
We're one.
Oh, I'm definitely going to.
You will.
I'm going to side with Greg. So if Greg hates you, I hate you too.
Oh.
So he's calling the shots now.
No.
What do you
No, he's calling the shots. He just made his own decision. What are you talking about?
We're couch bros.
He said because of
you can't turn us against each other.
We can't. We're
California bi.
We have, if you put
Just
our arms together, we have a tattoo that is one red couch.
Yeah. That'd be a really cool tattoo to get for Reckless Media Radio. That would be so amazing.
Greg with a red couch.
That'd be so good.
Until Greg gets his arms severed.
Yeah.
And I'm crippled.
What?
You're crippled. Yeah.
What? What? You're.
Oh, I just had that vision. Okay. That's my future prediction for you.
All right.
You're in a wheelchair. You get your arm off.
My arm almost got severed this week.
No, it didn't.
I swear to God.
Horse related?
Yes.
Yeah, you'll be seeing my Instagrams from my yacht, surrounded by beautiful women as I cheat on my wife.
It's going to be an air mattress floating in a dirty river.
I'm just delusional, and I think I'm on a yacht.
You are delusional.
Friends.
I don't know. You said that so sarcastic. You are.
Anyway, we're caught up with you. Greg, you told me an amazing fucking story that needs to be talked about your
horse one?
goddamn fucking horse.
Okay.
Greg has a horse.
So one of my horses is a baby.
Hang on.
And
if this is your first time listening, Greg has a fucking
two horses. Penny and Leo.
Wait.
Penny
two
and
horses. Yeah, no, I know he has two horses.
Penny, Leo, and Goat.
Yep, and the goat.
Goat's name is Dan.
Obviously.
I named him Dan. I've always wanted a friend named Dan, dude.
What's his last name?
He doesn't have a last name.
Dan Goat.
Dan Goat. Yeah.
Goat Dan.
I call him Goat Dan.
What's the horse's name?
Penny and Leo.
Horse.
King Leonidas.
Penny horse and Leo horse.
Oh, yeah.
And Greg Human.
Greg Human.
Leo horse are vegan.
And people all around.
Evil Leo horse.
Now continue.
So one of my horses is a baby, and we agreed to get him gelded, which is just like getting him neutered.
Yeah.
That's what they call it.
Gilded in armor?
No, you do not put them in armor, but I'm going to do that eventually because I want to be a Lord of the Rings man. But so
a Lord of the Ringsman?
So first of all, the nightmare of watching your horse get its balls chopped off is terrible because they're still awake and all they do is tie the balls up really, 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 really tight for 3 minutes. And this woman was standing behind the vet with a watch. And she said 3 minutes are up. Then he took the balls and he squeezed them as hard as he could to crush them.
Whoa. Are you
I almost got sick to my stomach.
Yes. Yes.
These people
That
are
was like,
veterinarians.
yeah.
I don't know who they were. They were
Came out of the woods.
Some lady named Barb.
they were all dressed in black and had wings.
We need its balls. All right.
We gotta eat.
Dude, like, I'm getting sick just thinking. Like, my whole body hurts right now.
I have very, very sensitive balls.
So this horse I love is getting his balls crushed by this man, and I don't know what to do. I'm having a heart attack. I felt terrible. And I couldn't do anything because I was tied up.
This is much scarier.
These people from the
than I
woods
thought.
with red eyes are
Cloaks
making me
and all.
watch all of this. So, no, they crush the balls, and then they cut them out, and they pull them out, and they throw them on the floor. And
They just toss.
no, and the vet leaves, and the balls are still on the
still
floor.
there.
He leaves the balls on the floor. I had to pick them up and put them in the garbage.
I wish you said that he leaned over and started nibbling on them.
Oh, no.
I got balls in my mouth, Mr. Bucket.
Balls in my mouth,
no.
Mr. Bucket.
I just realized something crazy because this wasn't the actual story I was thinking.
This is what leads up to the story. Because you have to care for the sack after it's
You have
deballed.
2 male horses.
No, one's a girl.
Okay. Because this is still not the story that I thought.
No, sir. After the horse gets gelded, neutered,
Okay.
you have to wash its balls. You have to wash the wound.
Okay.
You have to wash the wound.
There we go.
Because they don't stitch it up. It's just, he's walking around, blood's just dripping out.
I would hate to be horses have it so shitty. You break an ankle, they
You're
kill
dead.
you. You scratch a fucking nail. Well, what is it? A hoof. A hoof. Depending on if it's pretty and painted.
Yeah. When I pray,
They put you to sleep. They just fucking squeeze your balls off.
They just squeeze your nuts off.
And then you just drip dry.
To cows and stuff, to bulls, all they do is tie them off and wait for them to fall off.
That's
wait
better.
For them to rot.
That is so much better.
No. Do you want me to tie your balls off and wait for them to rot off? Or would you rather have me just end it right there and take them out?
I would rather you tie off my balls because if you smash them with a goddamn hammer, I would haunt your I would clone my soul and I would haunt you and not twice fucking be dead. I would ruin you.
Okay, so my horse got its balls taken off and it was a fucking nightmare. I was shaking and crying and bleeding.
Wait, how did it react when it's got it?
It was like half. They call it twilight, where you get halfway anesthesia.
Do they hate horses? Like,
I don't know. Like the vets are all dicks. They punch them and shit. No, the horse was falling down.
It doesn't need a scalpel, but
I'm sitting there watching this vet squeeze my horse's balls, and it's falling over because he gave him too much sedative. So he's punching him, going, "Wake up! Wake up!"
What?
Because he can't fall over in the middle of it. He's falling asleep, and I'm holding up this 600-pound baby horse, and the vet's punching him. And I want to punch the vet because he's a big old robin bird.
Well, this
got wild.
With snake hands.
And birds for feet, too.
And blonde tips.
He was a bird with bird for feet.
He's a nice guy.
One bird. Not even plural birds.
Oh, God, he had
for
18 eyes on his abdomen.
I don't like this.
The most impressive part about this story is the fact that you lifted a horse.
Yeah, I did. I lifted a horse. I was holding him up because he was my Leo.
Well, they say that mothers, when they are under a lot of stress to save their baby,
Can lift a car.
I lifted my horse because I was under a lot of stress to save my baby. I birthed this horse.
Was your baby underneath it?
No, I birthed the horse.
Why were you lifting your baby then?
Because the horse is my
The science
baby.
of this doesn't add up.
Yeah, but the horse is, you're lifting the horse. Why are you lifting the horse?
Because he's falling and he's not supposed to fall over.
Okay, these jokes aren't mixing well.
I am confused, very confused.
Okay, continue.
Okay, so the next day I have to go and wash this horse's balls. And they're really scared when they're babies and you spray them with a hose. So I'm being really gentle And, I have the hose halfway on, and I'm spraying his nuts, and he's doing fine. And I'm washing his
You keep
balls.
calling him nuts. They're not nuts. There's nothing there.
There's nothing there. His dead sack.
Okay, I like that.
His dead sack.
Dead sack.
His dead sack. So I'm spraying his dead sack, and I'm, rubbing down there, get him in the mood to get his balls washed. You got to warm him up.
Right on.
You don't just put it in. You got to go halfway in. So he fucking rears up and spins and nails me in the shoulder, and I went flying like 10 feet and landed on my shoulder.
10 feet.
I swear to God, horses are strong, dude. They're so strong.
That didn't even shock me.
I swear to God,
large
man.
Animals.
I literally imagined just a view from the outside of the barn, you going in there, and then closing the barn doors, and then being
I wish
you shoot out.
I wish this would have been on video because I went that 10 feet. I swear to God, in the air. I swear, I was 10 feet in the air, and I had just dumped out his water bucket in this spot, so it was all mud. I landed in that.
You're a horse and you're thirsty.
I dumped out his water bucket. I refilled it because I love the little man. So I landed in it. And I slid another 10 feet. I swear to God, I'm covered in fucking mud.
This is like I don't even know what to describe this. It's not a cartoon. It's like horse apples. And I don't even know what horse apples.
I'm there with my girlfriend, and she instantly starts laughing. She starts cracking up, and my shoulder hurts, and I just go, "Fuck you!" And I'm holding my arm. It still hurts.
I can't believe, because so many people have died from being hoofed in the heart.
Yes. Oh, dude, I'm going to die. I know how I'm going to die.
Horses.
It's from loving my horse.
Yeah.
From horses.
Sure. Horse love always ends to death. Ask Mr. Hands.
Oh, yep.
Horse
That's
love is
real
dead.
horse love, too. That's bonding. That's bonding.
He's dead.
You don't bond that way with your horse.
But no,
you don't.
Now I have a huge fear of horses.
But you own horses.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
That's a predicament.
So you're afraid of your baby.
Postpartum depression.
So you kind of want to get rid of it, but society says that you have to love this fucking thing.
And not drown them.
Yeah. You
Learn to swim, horse.
Hey, you know what? I'll tell you this little hint.
Break its leg.
Barns. Oh, that's a good one, too.
Yeah,
Barns burn down all the time,
he
though.
fell.
Just going to say that.
Better shoot him in the head.
Do you have horse insurance?
Yeah, is there such a thing?
I don't know, but we should get into the business.
We should. I have a business plan already that just entered my mind.
I wrote it out just now.
We
I'm gonna be the
erect
president.
a tower much higher than any building anywhere near Detroit. It's about half the size of the tallest building in the world, which is in Dubai. Now, in this building, there's no offices, there's no floors, there's
ceiling.
just an elevator that takes horses to the very top of this giant fucking building, just towering above the skyline of Detroit. Next thing you know, horses start raining down on people to train them to survive a fall. Evolution will take hold, and we will have horses
That are indestructible.
indestructible.
Now, here's the thing, Brian, is
Do you understand?
evolution requires an animal to survive and then breed. All of these horses
the horses
are gonna die
on the way down. It's gonna go into shock, and the horse's heart's gonna give out.
It may survive the huge fall like I do. You now throw the science at me.
Let me throw a little science at you. All we have to do is take a sperm sample from every horse. Let's be honest. It's going to be a male horse that makes it eventually, one of these days.
Okay.
We're going to take a sperm sample of every single horse. The horse that does survive eventually, we just use that sperm to drink. I don't know what you do after that.
Here's another huge flaw, because if the horse survived, you take the sperm after that. The sperm before did not fall from a large building.
There's no mutation.
Killing humans walking by.
You're right. Which means we have to collect this horse ball sperm.
Well, they're falling.
No, you dummy. Because then you generate horses that can fly. And I don't want to live in a world where there's flying horses. No, thank you. Have you ever seen a horse piss or shit?
It's heavy.
I imagined
a hose of poo.
I imagined a team of people with parachutes on, falling with this horse, whacking it off into a bucket, and then pulling their chutes to get the sperm.
That is the most dangerous job. But that is why.
I'm a horse whacker offer while I fall.
That's why it's a big building. No, but we have to collect the sperm off the cement after it lands.
So you wait for the balls to pop.
Don't get crazy.
You're right.
You could put a plastic bag around the nuts. Then when the nuts explode from the pure impact, the force of that impact, you would have the sperm.
Maybe this isn't the business we should get into.
I think we should go into real estate.
Horse houses.
I already have a business plan for that.
Let's hear it.
We just kill a bunch of fucking horses, and then we get the land for cheaper because that's where all those horses died. Nobody wants to buy that land.
That's haunted by the horse.
If you've seen The Ring, there's a lot of horses jumping over the little brim on a boat and landing
We're gonna win this game.
The roller blades.
We're gonna win this game.
The propeller blades. I'm so sorry, everyone.
You're dumb.
If you've seen the what?
The Ring. I laughed so hard.
I think we should go back.
I love
the horse evolution idea.
Okay.
You disagree?
No, I'm all for it. I love evolution.
Well, good enough for me.
No, I get that and revolution confused all the time.
The horse revolution, were they Planet of the Horses?
No, not that kind of revolution. More of like spinning.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's just
like
looking
revolutions.
At me.
Go to break!
Everyone's looking at me like, go to break. Press the button.
Press the button. Press the button.
That means we're not going to go to break. You know this show.
Yeah. We have to use reverse psychology.
You do.
You do.
That's...
All right, we'll go to break. Just kidding. Fuck you guys.
Okay.
Couch love?
It's together.
We're couch love sounds like...
There's no love like couch love, and couch love is your love.
On that note, we'll go to a break.
He just said your, which is the secret word of the day.
Wreckless Media Radio.
The only thing that separates this show from the Holocaust is we put everybody in the furnace.
What's going on with Easel again? When we came in his ball, he was a whole different man. Now he steps with a sway and a devilish grin. He hollers at a girl, but he talks with his hands. And you could hear the scream from across the room. There's too many bouncers, they were bound to lose. He was holding up the wall when I heard them say, take him home, don't worry, cause we're on our way.
One come, he played tonight. He banging on the bottle and he feeling really high. They say he's fine, a crazy eye. So come a knocking and they gonna get it right. He's a woman so cold, watching the mess and no more to make him make a logo. We taking these rules, and now he's a woman so cold, watching the mess and no more to make him make a logo. We taking these rules, getting high. Well, along comes the change. All the fellas come and look him when they play game. Said now Easel's a name. Think he's freaking them all, he's women in this place. Wait, alright, he's struck and he's high. Gotta get him out, she's gonna slap him in his eye. I'll know him anytime, never get any fights. But if any think he's funny when they see it now.
just blaze.
So I've been thinking about my heart that's waiting, just waiting to find a place. And I know you're out there, just waiting to be found. I just wanna see your face. Be blue like the color of the sea, brown like the leaves that fall from the tree. Will you love me in the morning before I go to work? I wanna hold, I wanna kiss, I wanna love, I wanna squeeze you. And in the bedroom, girl, you know I'm gonna please you. I wanna hold, I wanna kiss, I wanna squeeze you. Too many nights, too many days and too many nights, too many days and too many nights, too many days and too many nights. It's much too many times. Oh, oh, hey, hey, hey. Oh, oh, hey. And I know from yesterday, most things aren't here to stay. But with the love, we'll find a way to weather through the seasons. After our first meeting, I love a girl I've yet to meet. For what? But no good reason. Will your smile be so bright to light up my life? Will your skin be so soft when your clothes come off? Will you love me in the morning before I go to work? I wanna hold, I wanna kiss, I wanna love, I wanna squeeze you. And in the bedroom, girl, you know I'm gonna please you. I wanna hold, I wanna kiss, I wanna squeeze you. Yeah, you. Too many days and too many nights. Too many days and too many nights. Too many days and too many nights. Too many days and too many nights without you by my side. Oh, oh, hey, hey, hey. Oh, oh, hey.
I feel like it was meant to be, and so I roll with the riptide. I hit you with the hip glide. I dive right into the seat and see you on the flip side. Searching for the perfect hottest burning beach around. Nowhere to be found. Sitting in no Rios and getting down. I got my lover, I got my stereo. It's all that really matters, and you're thinking about it all. Oh, I got my guitar and I got some Mexico. But that's the reason I'm chilling on a Sunday afternoon in Mexico. Oh, oh, oh. I got my lover and I see her on the moonlight on the shore. Oh, oh, oh. I'm feeling so good, I don't know if I can take it anymore. Oh, 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 no. And that's the reason I'm chilling on a Monday morning in no Cheerios. Oh, oh, oh. I'm biting my time, biting my time, biting my time.
Say to me now, you never had your heart broken down. Believe you, as far as I can throw you. I know it hurts too much. The fact that she will leave you. You messed up my clothes. You're falling asleep for now. All those reasons why you took this baby way too slow. I knew it happened when you were my dreams. Trust me when I say she'll never be coming home. 'Cause under her dress now is where you belong. So don't buckle from the pressure. Just use your ambition. You squeeze till you're tired. She'll be falling asleep for days and days. Reasons why you're taking this baby way too slow. I knew it happened when you were you. My dreams. I wanna know all those reasons why you. My dreams. Reasons why you're taking this baby way too slow. I knew it happened when you were you. What are my dreams? I wanna know all those reasons why you're taking this baby way too slow. I knew it happened when you were you. My dreams. I wanna know all those reasons why you. My dreams.
I said you really wanna get shit, better come show down. Come on!
I said, no soul on this way to no end. But that the man that I was singing, man, that I was
It's Wreckless Media Radio, coming back from break. We're dealing with a fart in the studio, which
And it's not mine.
for
Always
the
an
first time
epidemic.
ever, it was not Brian Corpolongo. I mean, take it outside, fellas. Please. Oh, I feel like I'm dying from the inside out. I'm literally rotting. I can feel... No, that's just like my morality and things.
It's not going away. That's
I
the
know.
problem. It's a lingerer.
Fuck, I can't even concentrate. Okay. Call line 313-406-7769. I don't think we've gotten any callers. Actually, I haven't been paying attention at all to
haven't
this
even looked
computer
over that.
screen.
Yeah, so give us a call.
If you tried calling, please call back. Did I say Rex Media Radio on Skype? That's our name.
Doesn't matter.
No spaces.
That's us.
We are going to be doing a live show here in Detroit in front of a live audience. Well, maybe dead. On June 22nd.
20.
I should know.
3rd.
No, it's not. Anyway, go to redbarradio.net/tour. Click on the Detroit icon and buy your fucking tickets now. Because if you don't buy the tickets now and there's not enough people, we will not be doing the show. So if you actually want to see us, stop thinking about getting a ticket and actually buy the ticket so we actually do the fucking show. Don't wait, because otherwise it won't happen. I don't know how to make that any more clear.
It's really easy.
Please buy our
It almost
tickets.
smells worse.
It almost smells worse. Like Fred just sprayed
something called
Twilight Woods for Men.
Twilight Wood for fart.
Motherfucking Twilight Woods for Men.
Wood for men.
What else do I need to plug? New website. The Wrecking Crew is free to join. Just sign up on the website. You can comment on things. You can rate shows. You can participate in the forums. And you also get my admiration because I have low expectations of people that listen to me.
It's true.
And we got Twitter at Wreckless Media.
Ryan Corpo.
Oh, you're pointing at me. I'm like, what are you pointing at, man?
I just like doing grand hand
Ryan
gestures.
Corpo and Oh My Ulcers.
At all my ulcers.
And I think that's all I had to plug.
That's
right?
it.
Yeah. I and Greg, we went and saw an advanced screening of a movie last night. Brian, you weren't there because, well, to be honest with you, you weren't invited.
News to you.
Okay.
Naturally.
There's
jerks.
there's couch buddies and then there's theater buddies.
Yeah, and then there's real
Advanced
friends.
You guys are
We just call each other friends. We don't need to tack on like cutesy little names.
Shut up. That's fine. I got it.
Anyway, I got contacted out of the blue to see an advanced screening of them, and I stopped reading right there when I was reading the email, not the milk.
Because we're going. You know we're going.
And I'm like, yes, I finally made it. People want me at their advanced screenings.
'Cause we're
Which is
famous.
really sad because it is, don't get it confused with a premiere.
Yeah.
We were not going down the red carpet to see a movie.
Except for me.
No. You went to the premiere.
Yeah, I was on the red carpet the whole time.
It is an indie
Nice.
film.
To be fair,
Yeah.
I brought my own red carpet and I sat on it outside.
Was it all rolled up?
40 begging for money
Okay, no, you're just describing a homeless person.
with a nice rug.
Yeah, guys, but you're still homeless and you have a rug. I'm not impressed. I'm sorry.
It's weird, man.
But how impressed are you that me and Greg went to this damn advanced screening?
With each other. Without you there the whole time. You weren't even there for 1 minute.
People had to tell us to shut up because we kept high-fiving.
Yeah. Where's Brian?
Boom.
I was hanging out with Fred.
Fred came too.
Fuck! Where's Brian? With Fred.
Son of a bitch.
Boom.
It was a three-way high-five, and I never high-five.
You guys
know
are all
me and
dicks.
high-fives. Anyway, we saw The Kings of Summer, and I gotta say, I was expecting the worst, and I was completely right. I want to see a bad movie so I can come. Yeah, exactly. So I can come on here and just say that that was the shittiest movie, and then
And
pick it
eventually
apart,
lose the use of your
and
jaw.
then send the audio file of our conversation to the director
Yes.
and writer.
But it
so
was a
they
great
kill
movie.
themselves.
It was awesome.
It was. I really have no complaints. I can't say
great acting, great directing, great music.
It's Ron Swanson.
Ron Swanson.
Nick Offerman?
Yes,
Nice.
thank you. I can never remember his goddamn name. Nick Offerman's in it. Let's see.
Buress, what is his name?
Hannibal.
Really?
Yeah. Well, for cameos.
Okay.
The hot girl from Community. The nerd.
Allison Brie. Is
that her name?
I think so.
It's a sexy name.
Right?
Yeah.
Allison Brie.
Got her name.
You have to roll the R on that one.
Her name's cheesy.
The hot guy. The hot guy.
So mad at you for that joke.
Yeah, that was a you joke right there. Or a Greg joke.
I'm mad at myself because that's called
it's normally something you would
Greg
do.
joke. Okay. Yeah, it was there's one character that really stands out, and I'm just gonna briefly talk about this because nobody gives a shit about my opinions on movies, even though I did a movie blog.
Yeah, and everyone really cared. Actually.
Yeah. There's a character in this movie that may be the most brilliant character I've ever seen. He's a crazy little kid that comes out of nowhere and talks gibberish, like our kind of gibberish.
He does. But in perfect situations, he does it way better than us.
He's so much better than us. Although
really,
we've never applied it to real life, and he does.
He does. It's incredible.
In a movie for fake life.
Yeah. Just the most insane things. They ask him a question, the most insane fucking thing comes out of his mouth. And nobody else was really, I mean, a few people chuckled at it. Me and Greg were laughing hysterically at anything this guy said.
The writing of this movie was great.
Really?
It was really well done.
The Tamagotchis,
out of this world.
CGI'd in.
Not even real ones, man.
Couldn't find real ones.
Well, you know, PETA would get upset and shit like that. And we don't want red paint on all over our Tamagotchis.
Hell no.
Nano Fighter is fine.
Government paint.
They're brute force type fighters. They can handle a little paint. Tamagotchis, they're delicate little creatures living in your pocket and having fun.
Yeah. And the best part about this movie is that it had like an old school feel of like Stand By Me and the Goonies and stuff like that. It was like a coming of age man movie. It was
because
awesome.
you said coming of age movie.
You want to come?
It really sounds like you're just giving a review of the movie.
It was so good though, man. I really enjoyed myself.
Giving a review of a movie is kind of like giving your opinion to an asshole. Everyone has opinions and so many hairs on their head. God.
Well, I'm sorry that I applied to your sentence.
Wow.
I don't understand you. I don't know what you're saying half the time.
You should read my
What
memoirs.
kind of friend is someone? What kind of friend are you if half the time I don't even know what you're saying?
You do remember the conversation we had where there's 17 people living in my head.
It was just an hour ago.
Once again, something I didn't understand because I don't understand how a human can be in your head.
Well, no, it's just split personalities. I have Leather Jacket Brian, I have Californian Brian, and I have Brian. I have Crazy Brian. Actually, no one knows Brian.
Nobody
knows who.
Not even your fiance.
Do you know Brian? Do all your personalities know each other?
Oh, we talk.
You need so much help.
I don't.
And medication.
The moral of the story is I liked The Kings of Summer.
Me too. It was a good movie.
I loved it.
Oh, and the director of photography, I think that's what they call it.
He filmed it.
I know him. I fucking know him.
I met him too. How cool is that?
I met him.
We're famous.
I know.
Now.
I knew him.
Sure.
See, now Greg is getting in my mind, and I'm gonna have a split personality with Greg.
Brian.
Yeah.
Greg.
You're gonna come and see your horse, and I'm gonna already be there washing the ball wound.
You don't know what I do to my horses.
Oh, I do. You get their nuts crushed.
Are you saying
you do horrible things? Oh, yes. Whatever. Finish that sentence.
Bad owner.
Yeah.
Bad owner.
Yeah, because I think
father.
I think horses can survive just perfectly fine with their balls.
Okay, you have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't know anything about horses.
Horses die if they have balls.
That's not true.
No, that is not true.
That's not true. That's not true.
Why don't you
That's
ask
not true.
the horse scientist I know?
What do they call that? A horseanectomist?
A horsologist?
It's a horsologist.
Yeah, that guy that I know.
A horseologist?
Greg is turning
drunk.
He's a horse snob.
It's getting really
You're just a horse snob.
farmery.
Okay, you're going to give me shit after you deal with California Brian all day.
Yeah, because you made fun of me for not going to the movie.
Yeah, but you didn't go to the movie, so what am I going to do?
I wanted to go to the movie because it looked good.
Am I going to wish you were there? Yeah.
I just wanted to go to an early premiere.
We're on a radio show. I can't tell everyone that I wish you were there instead of everybody else.
Californian Brian is kind of like Brian Corpolongo, but confident. And Brian Corpolongo is the most confident person I know.
He's just more confident.
But confident.
Did you just say butt confident?
I think he said butt confident.
Again, I'm so sorry.
You said it 2 seconds earlier.
Anyway, we have actual subjects to talk about.
We do.
This is great. Everybody who has been listening to the show for a while, or if you listened to the last episode when we did the best of, you know, bulletball. When we covered bulletball was this little black man. Well, I don't know if he's little.
He seems like a large man.
He's a small black man.
He gave up everything to make his dream, which was a game called Bulletball, and it's just like a round table, and you use your hand to kind of push it off the
It's like a shitty
table.
crossfire handball.
It's something you'd do if you were really bored and drunk.
Exactly.
In your basement and make the game yourself.
It would be fun.
I can imagine you and I hitting a ball across the
They
table.
got him and his wife back together.
No, divorce.
they
divorced.
Yeah, you watch it in reverse. He gave up everything to make this game that I could make in an afternoon. We have hopefully the sequel to Bulletball. Nothing to do with Bulletball, but it is on, I think, Shark Tank.
Yeah, it's got to be Shark Tank.
Yeah, where
that's where Bulletball was.
People pitch ideas to investors. Yeah, exactly. This video that we have right here is it's so fucking amazing. This is is that his name? That's not his name, is it?
Live Dara?
I hope that's not.
But Steven Cousineau has set his sights even higher.
This guy, the title is This Guy Reinvents the Wheel. And he is more confident
than me?
Than Californian Brian.
Oh, man. Is he from California?
Californian.
He looks like he's got a cowboy hat.
He could have horses.
He probably has a gun.
I have a cowboy hat.
There are ranchers in California.
Let's just listen.
He's so excited about his invention, he can't wait to get in front of the judges.
Tear that door down. That door leads to the future right there. Yeah.
Now let me describe this guy. He has sunglasses on. He has a t-shirt on, but underneath the t-shirt, he has a long sleeve shirt. One of them.
I feel like he's covered in tribal tattoos.
I feel like
exactly. Yes.
His hobby might be snake hunting.
Yeah. He looks like a goddamn snake hunter.
Yes.
And he eats scorpions because
for breakfast.
No, because it's like
still watches the
I'm
X
a badass.
Games.
He still watches
the X Games. He probably has a gun rack in his basement.
Secretly a fan of Clay Aiken.
Surfed one time in his life, but brags about it all the time.
Surfer.
And shitty sunglasses, a cowboy hat, and
oh my God, he's Kenny Chesney.
Way too much confidence.
He is Kenny Chesney.
He's Kenny Chesney.
Yeah.
He is Kenny Chesney.
This competition is mine. I love you, America. I am the American Inventor, Season 2, 2007.
Okay.
He's a wrestler.
American Inventor.
He is a wrestler.
How funny would it be if it was
wrestler.
Shark Tank, but he thought he was... he's crazy, as you can tell already, and we only heard him speak a few sentences.
He's out of his goddamn mind.
Let's see what else.
Actually, no. Bulletball was American Inventor.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, because George Foreman was there. And said no.
Was he?
Yes.
It's been a while. You're right. I think you're right.
Anyway, terrible.
He's doing this whole little speech thing in like the waiting room when everyone's waiting.
Everybody else is staring at him.
Yeah.
Thinking, what the fuck is wrong with
Who
Kenny
is this
Chesney?
guy?
Wishing they were at the ER.
Yeah, that's preferable to listening to this man talk.
4 yeses. I'm going to the finals and I'm bringing it home.
He is
wearing like a normal undershirt to wear under a t-shirt.
Exactly.
He's wearing one with like stripes and stuff.
It's like a sweatshirt, a long sleeve sweater.
Can you imagine
with a t-shirt on it?
Going to a business meeting to present your idea in anything but a suit?
No,
I don't understand.
I think even Bulletball dressed well.
Did he put on his nice jeans? I don't understand.
No, he just got thrown off a Bronco.
Those are Lee dungarees.
Yeah, what the hell is
those are naturally worn in denim. Now, hang on. He's saying the speech right in front of the doors.
So they can all hear him.
The Shark Tank. I'm just going to continuously call it Shark Tank.
Who gives a shit?
I don't care. Anyway, I guarantee you that nobody runs to the door and fucking pounds on the door when they come in. Like, he wants to fight somebody. I don't think he's trying to sell his idea. I think he really just wants to fist fight somebody.
He wants to kill.
I think subconsciously maybe he wants to kill and fight people. But he's using this whole wheel invention thing that we're going to hear about in a second to fight people. It's a battle between conscious and subconscious mind. That's what we're watching. I love this already because all right, right now he's wheeling a bike.
I invented the bike!
This darkly lit room while all of the judges are just sitting in these thrones.
God, I hate this guy already.
Yeah. He's walking in with confidence, which, like I said before, you have to do that. Or have a gun.
My name is Stephen Joseph Kuzno, a.k.a. Dusty Rose, and I invented the Ace Cycle.
Now, he is all over the place. He looks like, you know how cocained up, what's the famous chef's name? Oh, God.
Emerald?
Kitchen Nightmare.
Oh, Gordon Ramsay?
Gordon Ramsay, thank you. I can't believe I forgot his fucking name.
How did he get the nickname Dusty Rose?
Yeah, no.
Hang on.
He said Dusty Rhodes, which is a wrestler.
Have you ever seen Kitchen Nightmares?
Of course I have.
Okay, good. You know, at the end of every episode where he comes out, he walks out and he looks just so coked up. His face is all red and he's just shifting his weight back.
He's actually just English.
And then he walks away from the camera and he has some stupid voiceover and he talks about it. Anyway, that is exactly how this guy is acting, but, stupid, and I hate him.
It's the most dynamic bicycle in the world. I've put a full shield over the wheel to make it safer and more visible. Right there, 50%.
Now he pulls out of these, sacks, wheel sacks, I guess.
Wheel sacks.
These really ugly fucking bike wheels.
Wheel sacks.
That's what we're looking at right now.
50%. Now the bicycle is 100% more safe. It's the most intense ride.
Hang on. Okay. Did you get any of that? Do you understand what his invention is?
He got rid of spokes and he made a wall.
So mags.
Yes, exactly. Something that already exists.
Yeah, is that what they call?
Yes, I think that's. I think
more visible. Right there, 50%.
He just said 50% out of nowhere. He's just throwing out numbers.
My favorite number,
50%. Profits up the wazoo. I'm gonna sell you on these wheels.
I think he said it's more extreme and it's safer, which makes no sense at all.
Yeah, that's true. But if you could find a way to make something more extreme and safer, you would be a great inventor.
No, they don't go hand in hand.
It's complete opposites. I've never looked at a little kid riding his bike with a helmet on and say that's extreme.
Well, you know what? Your point is kind of stupid.
Except I say extreme parenting.
Brian, your point is kind of stupid because
explain.
If you parachuted, if you skydove and you used a shitty parachute, you'd be more extreme?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you're still fucking crazy for skydiving.
Yeah, but there's a different degree of extreme.
I think you're confusing extreme with stupid. Extreme and stupid are two different things.
Extreme is a subsidiary of crazy. They're both owned by a parent company called Confidence. You idiot.
Okay, I disagree with both of you, and I'd rather do something extreme that is safe.
That is the most extreme thing you've ever done, disagreeing with me. I have guns and weapons.
That's unfair.
He's got you there, man.
50%. Now the bicycle is 100% more safe. It's the most intense ride you'll ever take.
That bicycle is a patent-pending bicycle invented by you?
Oh, wait. Fuck. God damn it. All right, you guys talk. I just unplugged something.
Oh, God damn it.
Of course you did, because you're the most terrible host on Wreckless Media Radio we've ever had.
The best thing about this video is...
sorry.
It's not that the people are, listening to his pitch. They're all just so put off by him.
And that's what they do for a living,
they're just angry.
Do you think they ever act positive to anybody?
Yes.
I think this is a great idea.
Have you ever watched Shark Tank and they bid on each other? Like, they try to outbid
Oh, yeah.
I think this is a great idea. And I don't even know what it is yet.
Well, that was his pitch. That's it.
100%, man. 100% is what I want. Well, that's
He
true.
just made a 6-wheel bicycle.
Do you want something besides 100%?
110.
Well, you know what? That's impossible if you're a mathematician like him and I. Me and this guy.
110% is.
If you can dream it, you can do it.
Yeah.
Well, show me.
Okay, say that, you make profits.
You always make 100%, 110% of your original profit.
100% of profits is the amount of money complete, and then that's the profit.
Imagine riding a bike that had 110% of the wheels.
By doubling your money. Do you understand?
Imagine riding a bike.
200% more AIDS in my body than I did a year ago.
Okay, I want you guys to
infected twice. I'm so sorry, Greg. I am so sorry.
Imagine riding a bike that has 110% of the wheels. So you have 2 wheels that are 50%,
one training wheel.
And 1 wheel that's not a completed wheel. It is 1/10 of a wheel. Do you think that bike is rideable?
Mm-hmm.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
If you can dream it, you can do it.
Yeah.
That is a terrible ride. This is a good ride. The best ride you've ever had.
I hovered for 13 minutes and 17 seconds.
I saw it.
Because I thought it, and I did it.
He dreamt it,
I
and he did
believed it, and I did it. I'm going to go in front of Shark Tank and do that.
The only way you guys can argue against me is with lies.
They're going to say, I am investing in that. What exactly is making you levitate? And I'd say, I'm not here for investments. I'm here to ruin your lives because now you know this is possible. And then I snapped my fingers and disappeared.
So you did magic?
Yeah.
I want to watch this guy.
Anyway.
Most intense ride.
What I wanted to say about this guy, he literally just took another set of wheels out of these little carrying cases and set them next to each wheel
The
on
regular
this bicycle.
wheels. He didn't put them on the actual bike.
Which is 110% in a way because he has the carrying cases.
And the charisma.
Yes. Thank you.
More safe. It's the most intense ride you'll ever take.
That bicycle is a patent pending bicycle invented by you?
No.
Now, right away, you see George Foreman.
Foreman is pissed.
Well, he's always...
I made a grill!
That's just his naturally resting face, I feel like, kind of. I don't think he knows where he is exactly. He's just thinking about his grill.
He's been punched a lot.
Yeah.
But what have you invented?
My invention is the wheel.
Now, right there, you should know that there's something wrong with this man.
Because Caveman did that.
First of all, immediately he throws out any possibility of lying about having a patent because nobody can patent the wheel because I have that patent. I've held it since 1770.
It was a nice patent.
1777.
Nice investment.
Exactly. There's no invention here whatsoever. This guy is so coked up. He stole a kid's bicycle and just saw that American inventor was having this little thing go on in his town. He barged in there, knocked on the door. He walked in, and if he had a gun, they would be dead. But since he didn't have a gun, he used a bicycle and tried to pitch to them. That's what's happening now.
I invented the wheels of change. They're exactly what America's looking for right now.
Did you say that
he's right?
Did you say he's a wrestler?
He sounds like a wrestler.
He sounds like a bad wrestler.
He just wants to fight people.
You are critiquing too much.
I know wrestling.
It's true.
And I'm proud of them.
Would I find any kind of wheels competitive to those wheels?
I am the competition.
No.
Whoa!
He is fighting himself.
He's a great wrestler. He's a great wrestler.
He totally is a wrestler.
Now, when they say that, when they say I am the competition, does that mean there's no competition?
That means you win
himself
automatically.
Or is he competing against himself?
Exactly.
In a battle of minds.
If I'm an investor, I'm like, I want to hear there's no competition. Fuck yeah, here's all my money.
As a psychologist,
there's a
he's schizophrenic.
Kenny Chesney has lost his damn.
I am the competition.
And Kenny Chesney.
And I'll fight you to prove otherwise. Maybe I'm not doing that.
Your kids are already dead.
Seriously.
I'm serious.
Enough with that. Is there any other wheels out there that are shaped like this?
Nothing like them.
No other wheels are shaped
there
like
are
that.
wheels.
They literally are just regular bike wheels.
Yeah.
They're shaped like that, but they don't do what this wheel does. This wheel has a subliminal safety signal built into it. When this bike stops, those wheels keep spinning to send a message out to the...
Oh, they're spinners for bikes.
Broad spinners for bikes. Broad spinners.
But what is
God broke?
What is the message to? I want to finish that sentence.
Oh, good point.
To be safe on the road.
Okay, so but
Wait.
Subliminal safety signal built into it. When this bike stops, those wheels keep spinning to send a message out to the environment to be safe on the road.
Okay, listen.
To the environment.
Everybody's going to get confused and hit their brakes at the wrong time because they think the bike rider is still going, and they're going to run him over.
First of all, when it comes to safety, I don't want subliminal safety warnings.
Yes. I don't want a man in a cowboy hat teaching me about safety.
I want mass warnings that I'm around and don't fucking hit me.
You do not want a bike that tricks drivers into thinking
they don't want to
you're
hit you.
still moving to hit you.
Yeah.
This guy
is a
wrestler.
genius.
He should have been a wrestler.
So basically, you've invented a wheel hubcap.
Absolutely.
You've confirmed to me you are crazy.
I'm crazy.
I think it's time to vote.
Let's vote.
Okay.
Now, this is the point where he reveals a gun.
Kesha is not going to buy this.
Who is that?
I have no idea.
She looks familiar.
She looks like she's from 30 Rock.
Mrs. Skipper.
Hey, Steven, I'm going to start.
Our kindergarten teacher?
Yeah.
Your hat is gay, Steven.
I just realized that my references are getting really obscure now.
Yeah, because they're very personal.
Oh, Dennis Reynolds from down the street.
Tina Turner is a flamboyant man. Remember when my uncle said that in the attic one time?
Yeah, I do. I'll never forget it. I wasn't there. And neither was anyone listening, Brian.
It's an obscure reference. You wouldn't get it.
I like your enthusiasm. You need to bring it down a notch and hear what your customer is saying. So at this point, I'm going to say no.
Bitch.
I haven't seen anything that's really an invention, so I'm going to say no.
Morpheus does not like it.
He says that to everybody because he is just completely... First of all, his eyes don't work anymore from being punched in the goddamn skull so many times that his brain is rattled loose.
He has 14 kids all named George. This is not a joke. This is real. Guys and girls.
Wait, seriously?
All his kids are named like George or Georgina. Everything. Like, it's all Georges.
He's obsessed with himself and his dull eyes.
This is like, yeah.
It's dull eyes. That's the best way of saying stupid. You know, he has dull eyes. That's like what I'm going to say when I'm like in California at like a little martini party with high class people.
But his eyes are very dull.
He's got dull eyes. Now, Tina, she's glowing because she's fat and pregnant.
It's like looking into a broken snow globe.
That's exactly what it would be like. Terrifying.
Peter?
Now, he's starting to sweat right now.
Oh, he's furious.
He's starting to pace back and forth, shifting his weight even more.
Yeah. I'm waiting for Ric Flair to pop out.
I'm waiting for him to have, like...
Ric Flair's class.
Blade hands or something. Which is ironic because he could have totally sold... blade hands.
Yeah, of course.
Could totally shoot George Foreman right now.
I want you to go on this show with blade hands and see how you do. I liked your little move.
No, I want to invent levitating shoes. Okay. Come up with a stupid idea for an invention, such as a microphone that is made out of water, and go in there and be like, "This, they're like, this is an invention. This is literally a cup of water you're showing us." And I'm like, "Ah, shucks!" And then I'm going to levitate away from them.
How did you do that? I'd like to invest in that
and save the economy at the same time.
I don't think it looks very good, so I don't think it will catch on.
You're passing up a great opportunity.
You didn't invent the...
Do you think that was going to work? Oh, you're right.
Oh, you got me.
Give me those wheels.
Give me. I want to hear what this guy's saying.
Yeah, this guy seems like the smartest of the bunch because he doesn't have concussions.
I cannot remember his name. He used to own the 76ers basketball team. I know that.
What a great invention.
That's so many teams to own. I'm sorry.
I don't find you funny.
You didn't invent the bike. It's a novel hub.
Hey, let me rewind.
Invention, so I'm going to say no.
Peter? I don't think it looks very good, so I don't think it will catch on.
You're passing up a great opportunity.
You didn't invent the bike. It's a novel hubcap. We thank you, but that's 4 no's.
Are you serious?
At this point, I want security to escort him out.
I would love for security to escort him out.
No, I have not finished this video. I'm praying
that they do.
That he goes ballistic. I really want to see bloodshed on one of these reality shows.
Now, if he really was a wrestler,
the producers of this show are like regretting ever making this show.
It ends in a terrifying, horrific.
I want it to end in a Holocaust.
I'm going to see if his next line is what a wrestler would say, and then we'll be sure if he's a wrestler. A wrestler.
Oh, I think you said a restaurant.
Oh no,
I was going to say they don't
talk.
building. Yeah.
This is about saving and changing lives.
We appreciate that, Stephen.
That aren't even born yet.
We're here.
Excuse me?
Fuck abortion.
I thought he was stretching before. Now he's saving lives that aren't born yet.
Pregnant women ride bikes.
Subliminally warning
this guy's a crazy
driver. I don't understand what it is. This sounds like an invention that I would come up with. I gotta be honest. No. Old Brian would have came up with.
New Brian's different.
New Brian has hover shoes.
Find the greatest American invention in San Francisco.
Wait, what?
Okay, let me rewind that. Listen to this.
We appreciate that, Stephen.
That aren't even born yet.
We're here to find the greatest American invention in San Francisco.
Time out. He's doing
enough.
Just shut. That's the most condescending. Shut your mouth. Time out. Shut it.
Can I just say that watching this, I just realized our future.
Inventors.
I want people to come up to us while we're sitting in fucking thrones in a darkly lit room.
I want to be in a bear chair. That's like an actual bear.
You can do whatever you want. You're an investor.
Oh.
People come into us, and I just want to shit on their fucking dreams. I would love that. I'd love to.
And then if they have a really good idea, let's steal it after we kick that shit.
Exactly. I want to open the asshole of these people, make it gaping, and shit into it. Because their assholes are dreams, and that's what I think of their dreams. They're just assholes.
And we can get away with this. We can pretend to be investors, and any little shit who made an invention will come and
to
see us
because they want to get famous.
And we can videotape this.
That's true.
And make them look stupid.
I like your attitude.
That's actually one of the smartest ideas.
That's the most Californian idea you've ever had.
Thank you.
That's almost Hawaiian.
Thank you. Even though I hate California and you, thank you.
You're turning, and you'll love it.
Because I can hate and love at the same time.
I can't.
Don't say too much. You're gonna ruin it.
What happens if I go to New York and come back, and I become New York Brian, and you're California Brian, and we fight to the death?
And what if I go to Texas?
Oh my God! Texas Greg, New York Brian, California Brian,
LA Brian.
Whatever.
It's interchangeable. That's fine. That's perfectly correct.
That's cool.
Oh no!
Yeah,
You're gonna talk super fast like this.
Then we'd have a real dynamic on this show.
You talk, we'll talk, we'll have a good time.
Anyway, still, fingers crossed. Will he go ballistic?
I want him to get escorted out so bad.
I know. He's intense. Now, right now, he's just staring at these fucking people.
Yeah, like that's going to sell it.
He's going to kill them.
Say 7 days. That's what he needs to say.
Long, awkward stares, back and forth.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yes. I love that line.
Was that a good line?
You gotta be kidding me.
If you just say, you gotta be killing me.
No. You gotta wait.
Long stare, long pause.
Well thought out. You better be kidding me.
You gotta be kidding me. Are you? Can you hear this?
You said the wrong word.
What did I say?
You said you better be kidding me.
What did he say?
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I apologize. I didn't realize I was being so offensive.
No, Greg, this time it's my fault. I should have raised you better.
Oh.
Let's see the ballistic lunatic go crazy. This is a really long stare off.
The future, guys.
Steven.
This is for real.
We appreciate you coming. Goodbye.
He won't leave.
Thank you.
He's literally standing there the way I pee when I'm really drunk, with his hands on my hips, proud.
You guys don't want to do this, huh? You don't see anything here? This is just a hunk of junk?
No.
Oh.
No one's saying.
Now they're scared for their lives.
Please don't.
No, I mean, it's not a bad idea, but
this is the gun part about being California right here, where you pull up a gun if you don't get the job.
Californians don't use guns. They use magical
or words. They use words too.
They use words. They're clever. They trick people into convincing them that they're cool, like me. I did that to you guys. Stupid. Wait. All right, let me rewind this a little bit.
You don't see anything here? This is just a hunk of junk?
No.
Oh.
No one's saying that.
Sounds like it is to me. It sounds like it is to me.
Let's walk out.
Okay.
You're about to get bounced.
Wow.
You're about to get bounced.
The guy we like that owns 76 teams just stood up and he's escorting him out.
Ballsy.
Let me pack myself.
We'll take it out. We'll take it.
Put my life into those wheels right now.
Okay, that's a little bullet bally.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he did it right now.
Look at him. Oh, it's on her face of, oh, wow.
She looks like a blurred whore.
This bitch.
I would have sex with her.
What?
Because I know she's rich.
Whoa.
I want to fuck a fat, like ugly.
She's not fat at all.
No, I know.
She's ugly.
I'm just saying. I want to.
She's very good
I want to
looking.
fuck an ugly bitch and just pummel her with my fists to make her uglier and spit on her as I'm fucking her.
And then
What does that have to do with this video? Brian.
I'm so sorry you had to hear.
And then say, you're welcome.
Wow.
No one's even gonna know the difference, you ass bitch.
Ass bitch.
Ass bitch. You ass bitch.
What does that have to do with inventions?
I want to call a girl a dillweed.
Well, you're fucking her and beating her? Yeah. What is wrong with you? Why did this guy getting escorted off stage after his dreams were broken make you think of that?
That didn't. Brian saying that he wanted to have sex with that girl.
So anytime one of your friends says they want to have sex with someone,
you never know what's going to trigger this
fat woman
delusion.
While calling her a dillweed.
Yeah.
Dillweed.
No, but then I want to have a relationship with her and just continuously call her a dillweed as she does my dishes and stuff. You know, wifely duties.
you want to be in a bad, abusive relationship.
Yes. Okay, that's, yes.
That's it.
I thought you were going to say band. No, abusive really. All right, let's continue.
You're a terrible person.
I hope he goes ballistic. Oh, he stormed out of those doors.
Ridiculous.
Let it go.
Oh, now there is security.
Come on, sir. I'm not monkeying around.
Greg,
you guys are going to see this all over the world. I guarantee it. We need the mic.
See that microphone back.
He's about to steal the microphone. Mm-hmm. He needs to buy a can of beans. He can pawn that shit.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, I ain't gonna snap, guys.
Oh, that is exactly.
That's what people who snap say.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Don't worry. I'm cool. I'm not gonna snap.
What do people say when they're gonna hurt you? I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
As they're slitting your throat.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Do you remember what that German said?
The blood isn't real.
In Saving Private Ryan, as he slowly stabbed that knife in him.
Save Ryan.
In German, he said, "Du musst blood Arschloch," which means you're an asshole as he was stabbing him. Which makes sense to me now. I'm so sorry.
I'm composed, man. I'm high in. That's who I am. I didn't invent nothing.
You had my back, right, George?
Oh, yeah.
I like how he did get up, no hesitation, to get the fuck out.
That's ballsy. And George doesn't know where, again.
He doesn't know where he is.
No fucking clue where
He was like
is. What were we going to say?
Nothing. It was a really bad joke, so I stopped mid-sentence.
We got to start doing that more. I'm a little disappointed that he didn't start swinging. His next invention is going to be the wheel gun, where it's just guns attached to spokes of wheels that shoots everybody that he's trying to pitch to. What happened?
I told him my joke.
What? I want to hear it now.
He was a manager at a factory.
I don't know why that was so funny.
Yeah, why? Now I'm curious about you. What? Why is that so funny to you? That's like the most reasonable thing said the entire night. He probably is. You find that so ridiculous.
It was just so way too long after, and just whispers me, he's probably the manager at a factory. I just couldn't take it.
I think that's exactly what he is.
He's a shop foreman. hurt my stomach.
This is crazy.
Oh, this is reckless.
This is like bizarro world. This whole thing. Like we say the craziest things and we just skip over them. That's the normal. That's the norm. Somebody says one thing that is totally possible and probable.
He's a foreman, Brian.
And then we lose our shit.
It's a shop.
I've just realized how far we've fallen.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
Do you have a vein popping out of my head?
No
I should
veins.
finish my
Actually,
sentences.
for once, you don't.
Wow.
Wait, no, you do on the side, as usual.
You got a nice side vein.
Eye vein.
I'm so proud of that vein.
You should be, because it means you're muscular.
It means I'm either like really having heart problems or I'm just laughing
You're
and having a good time.
You're dying.
I like to think of the latter.
You're a former shop foreman.
We've made a joke out of an occupation. Just the word.
Yesterday's riggers are still painstaking on you.
I had to tell someone the joke.
Yesterday's riggers.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
That's not a crazy number. That's a reasonable.
That's a normal sentence.
Especially for a foreman.
Oh, my God. Everything hurts. I'm laughing too hard here.
Good fun, guys.
Oh, ow. Everything hurts.
Welcome to radio, man.
I was gonna say welcome to my world, but yeah.
Your world's radio.
Hang on. No, I got really lightheaded for a second.
So did I. Everything just shut down in my body. Ooh.
What other occupations can we name?
There's the George Foreman.
That's a
I can
person.
stand up.
Okay, I'm like, whew.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I
That hurt me, like physically. Oh, it hurt you physically.
I think a good laugh.
My abs
was
hurt. Like I'm having like a muscle spasm.
I'm like a personal trainer.
Again, I want to invest in a business that just tickles people to get abs. Like forcefully.
That's not your worst idea.
Funny abs.
No.
Laughter
good
abs?
No, you don't want somebody to look at your stomach and laugh.
Giggle abs.
No. Oh, are you talking about the names of the businesses?
Yeah,
Then
duh.
yes to all of those. I like all of those ideas.
Duh,
Brilliant.
You dummy.
Wait, what? Why are
I called you a dummy. You call everyone dummies.
I'm sorry. I don't hear insults. I just hear what I want to hear. Thank you. You looked at me like I hate this person.
Don't make me laugh.
Wait, why are you standing up?
My abs are like, honestly, like I'm having muscle spasms because I was laughing so hard.
More effective than doing crunches. I'd say so.
Greg as a friend.
I want to be like just attacked by people and just tickled until I'm in pain and I just have a rippling six pack of abs.
I'm having so much problems right now.
Oh, this is it. Next time you see Brian, he's going to be in a wheelchair.
Oh, no. He's going to be in a wheel. A reinvention of a wheel.
It's got no spokes. I used to be a shop foreman. I'm trying so
Greg,
hard
did
not to
you?
laugh.
What did you say he was?
I said George
He's probably
Foreman.
No, you said he's probably a manager
of a factory.
Of a factory. But did you nudge Brian and like whisper it in his ear like he's probably a like not even on mic. If I listen back, I will not hear that.
You will not hear it.
No, it was just to me.
I had to tell someone my bad joke, Brian.
Ooh.
What am I supposed to do when I have that ammunition? I have to fire
That's not even
it.
a punchline.
George Foreman.
No, I'm like really questioning everything.
I'm having so many problems.
Okay, well.
No, I'm not saying that wasn't funny. I'm just saying
Who is the funniest person in the room? This guy.
The one you can't see.
How do I make this stop?
What, Brian? one you can't see?
The old saying, the funniest person in the room is always the one that you can't see. Ding-gilling. The old idiom. Fuck you. Anyway.
Can we go back to making this show unfunny for a little bit? Like, I'm having a lot of trouble here.
It's weird. It's really weird. Don't like it.
All right. Let's take a little break and calm down.
No, we gotta keep going.
I want to have a cigarette and we'll come back. We have to regroup after this because
my jokes are
something
hilarious.
weird happened today.
Greg made Brian
This
laugh.
is a game changer.
There's so many rigors of this. Okay, I'm good now. I'm actually, it stopped.
I haven't heard a good rigor in a while.
A lot of rigors.
All right, we'll be back.
Hello?
Hi there, is this Linnea?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Linnea. First of all, you're an author now.
Right, and I had a bilateral stroke, which was an aneurysm, and I have no paralysis. My ex molested this child from the time she was 3 till she was 7. No, well, my husband, he's in a wheelchair also. And I was on a date with a deaf mute. I've been smoking since I was 15 and my lungs are fine.
It doesn't sound like it. Can we get you to do an artist liner for us?
You want me to go ahead?
Go ahead, shoot.
You are listening to Wreckless Media Radio, and this is Linnea Lee. And just remember, guys, you listen to the twerk.
Well, hopefully you have another stroke, and then we won't have to visit you in your wheelchair, and hopefully we can see you in a casket next time.
True.
RecklessMediaRadio.com.
Standing over me, and I can see you reaching out to set us free from the ties that hold us together. Who knew it wouldn't last forever? And I don't need you standing over me. It's my life and that's the way I'll be. Cut the ties that hold us together. Who knew it wouldn't last forever? What can I say? I'm in love with a girl who don't understand my world, and I want her to come back. What can I do to make it all better? What can I say? Just show you love is real. All of the time that we spend in each other's minds. What can I do to show you love? Show you love. Show you love. That's all I wanna do. You know we go crying every night without you by my side. Oh, what can I do to keep this love alive? You know that I want you, girl. You know that I need you too. Oh, I will do what I gotta do to show you love. Show you love. Show you love. So all I wanna do is show you love.
I don't wanna wonder if you love me. I just wanna know this much is true. I've been searching for a purpose, but I found someone in you. And now I got some questions, baby, and I can't stop the feelings I have. Am I headed for some trouble on this winding our train track? Way too long. I've been trying to get through to you. Tell me, what should I do? Say I'm wrong. If standing up for this is wrong, then I don't wanna be right here. Staying up all night with you is a gift that I won't forget. Make out sessions in the dark, like the times when we first met. Making love on your bedroom floor in the night while your parents slept. We would laugh and whisper until the morning sunlight crept in. We don't talk much like we used to do, and I miss our silly conversations. Please tell me, should I stop loving you? 'Cause I don't think I could even if I tried. Whoa, way too long. I've been trying to get through to you. Tell me, what should I do? Say I'm wrong. If standing up for this is wrong, then I don't wanna be right here.
But 100 years from now, I'll be smiling.
that's a bullet ball. Bullet ball, 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 that's a bullet ball. Bullet ball,
Check it out. There's a new sport game here, can't you see? Bullet ball, the game, bullet ball extreme. A mixed breed between ping pong and air hockey. And that's what?
And that's a bullet ball.
It's got a style and class that can't be matched. If you learn the game, you learn the catch. It's easy to play, simple to do. A sport game that's created down here in the Lou. Equal but separate in the style of play. You lose tomorrow, but you win today. Age, gender, large or small, does not dictate a win at all. The speed and accuracy in your shot.
Yeah, it's Wreckless Media Radio coming back from break. You just heard the Bullet Ball theme song. I thought it was appropriate, and I forgot it existed.
It's a great song.
It seems like what the host of the Polka Dot Door would sing.
It's like a 90s rapper.
Not the Polka Dot Door. Reading Rainbow.
Yeah, LeVar Burton.
Yeah. Or Picture Pages. With
Fred Penner.
No. They all need to just fuck. All of those childhood.
Or go on tour.
Or go on. I would go. I would definitely go. Just to burn my past.
Except Mr.
Burn them
Dress
to
Up's
the
in
ground.
prison.
Is he dead?
He's gotta be. He raped so many kids.
I can imagine that. Again, we are going to be having our live Detroit show very, very soon. June 22nd. June's next month, right? Yeah, it's May.
It's in like 2 weeks.
For some reason, I thought it was April of 2010. I'm so sorry. Once again, I have to apologize. Yeah, it's next fucking month. People, you need to buy your goddamn tickets. Otherwise, we're not going to do it. We're just not going to do it.
We're going to hang out at home.
A little bit of effort into getting to the fucking show. I know you can do it. I know people want to do it. Just fucking rent a car. I even set up a thread on the forum on the website where you can coordinate with other people in your area to drive up so it's not as expensive. I'm trying to make this really goddamn easy on everybody.
Convenient.
Convenient. I like that word.
It's a big word. California Brian strikes again.
Yep. Too cool for everything.
If I wanted to say convenient, I would have said convenient.
Convenient.
You're not that well
I want to provide delicatessen.
It's normal.
Anyway, buy your tickets now. Seriously.
You're such a Jewish deli.
redbarradio.net/tour. Did I even mention we're doing this with Red Bar Radio?
No, you didn't.
I didn't. Yeah, it's Wreckless Media Radio and Red Bar Radio. Buy your tickets from redbarradio.net/tour. Click on the Detroit. Buy the fucking tickets. God damn it all. Anyway, we have more important topics that I'm going to look at this list right now and pick one at random. Hey, I know what we need to talk about. We, if you've been listening to the news this past, month now, we know that Sylvia Brown, we covered her a long, long time ago. She was the psychic on Maury?
Something like that.
Was it Maury?
Some talk show hosted by a black successful person.
Yeah. It
Like
wasn't
every
Oprah,
other
though.
talk show.
Montel?
Maybe it was Montel?
They're
Somebody tell
all
me.
minority
Quickly.
successful people.
Jenny Jones.
Maybe it was Jenny Jones.
Sally Jesse Raphael.
No, we're getting
Phil
crazy.
Donahue.
Yeah, him. The whitest person ever. Ever. He looked like my papu. Yeah, she predicted. We all know that she's like a fucking crazy person. If you listen to that episode when we covered her. If you've been listening to the news, we know that 3 women were found in some man's basement, chained up, and they've been missing for 10 years or so?
No,
By a ghetto black man.
No, not a year.
No, it was like a year.
10 years.
I think, yeah.
10 years.
I think it was 10 years.
They got their tenor.
Anyway, Sylvia Brown was on, I'm going to say Maury. I'm pretty sure.
Who
Does it
gives
say
a
right
shit,
here?
Right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. She was on the show and told the parents of Amanda Berry. I'll never forget the name because that's the first girl I
remember
punched
this.
so hard in elementary school. She was in elementary school. This was like last week.
Okay.
And she was found by like this crazy crackhead neighbor. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm losing steam here.
No, don't.
I'm just kidding.
Your steam engine, Brian.
I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. Anyway, she's on this show, and she told the parents of Amanda Berry that
they'll never.
Their daughter is dead.
That's a doornail.
Let's listen. Okay. Well, this link I have saved is not the video. Real problem. It's becoming a real problem.
Bullet ball.
That's all
Just
we
listen
have
to
pulled
that.
up.
Score the point.
As I find it.
Rules and regulations to govern the game to either score the winning point or just to score the same. Bullet ball, a 21st century sport that's played on a unique design tabletop court with side rails to bank the ball all around and trying to get the ball off the table on the ground. The physically challenged can play it too, being able to compete against me and you. So,
oh God,
found it.
Give it a try, bullet ball.
Thank God.
It's one thing to be a psychic predicting love or the lack thereof.
Can you tell me where my love life's going?
Nowhere. But there's nothing.
I'm a fan of Sylvia Brown.
Yep, I like Sylvia Brown.
Put that bitch in her place.
She's just pretending to be psychic, and smart people know it. Dumb people actually go to her for advice.
Yeah,
and she shits on
their
them.
end all be all.
She's Californian, I gotta say.
To predicting life or death.
She's gone, honey. Do you know where she's at? In the house or under the house.
In that case, psychic Sylvia Brown was right, but now she's under attack.
What a horrible human being.
For being wrong about this girl.
Now
Help me, I'm Amanda Berry.
Almost no.
I'm on board with anybody getting shit on. So I'm happy that the media
you like people getting shit on?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I like the person, like, that's awesome. At least it's not me, right, fellas?
One day it's gonna be, though.
You'll get yours.
You're in trouble.
It'll never happen to me.
We'll see what happens.
I want to be the most disliked person on the internet.
You're doing a good job, man.
Alienate you guys.
9 years ago, Amanda Berry's mom went on the Montel Williams show.
Montel.
And psychic Sylvia Brown spoke of Amanda.
I don't think I'll ever see her again. Yeah, in heaven on the other side.
The WMMS morning show.
Let me ask you this.
What seriously was the logical thing to think?
Yeah, she actually.
I mean, that's
narrowed it down.
99% of the time you'll never see them again.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. If they've been missing for like more than 24 hours, it's like
she's not a
I'll never
psychic.
see her.
She's playing the odds.
Yeah, she's playing
exactly.
This is gambling.
It is.
But you win most of the time.
Exactly.
I'm impressed with your twinisms. You guys are like twins right now.
Couch
It's
elbows.
genius.
Couch elbows.
Couch bows.
Get on board with this a little bit.
We
see where
don't
we can take
need
it.
California people.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We're Michiganders.
This is my new thing.
We're
Doing a little
Michigan Brian and
from the
Michigan
couch.
Greg.
Oh.
Oh, in Cleveland, reenacted the transcript. The host read the part of the psychic.
I hate this when they're in water. She's not alive.
I wish we had that script right now.
Yes.
I would love to read that in an acting.
I'd have to be Montel though.
Done. I was gonna say that.
Even though you don't
You
get
remind
to be,
me of him.
Even though you don't get to be, you will always be my Montel.
Live, honey.
Not alive? Then who's...
All right, wait. Clip that right there. Not alive. Right there. That's going into the soundboard.
Not
Most
many things
recent
make
one
it.
being. Nope.
No, get off it.
I'm so happy we don't use those anymore.
Me too.
Will you rewind it just a smidge?
Oh yes.
I want to hear a frantic phone call.
Script.
Oh,
The host.
that far back?
No.
WMMS
right here.
morning show.
After they read
in
it, they play
Cleveland reenacted the transcript.
Oh God, Rover's Morning Glory. Do you remember that show? He was briefly in Detroit. It is the worst fucking. I can't say it's the worst. It's not the worst. It's all
Second to worst.
Anyway, I hate them.
The host read the part of the psychic.
I hate this when they're in water. She's not alive, honey.
Not alive? Then who's this?
I've been kidnapped and I've been missing for 10 years and I'm here. I'm free now.
Amanda's mom.
It's a dirty game.
It's a dirty game.
Dirty
Dirty
game. If I was chained up in a basement for 10 years, I'd be like,
Why does she sound
listen,
like a little kid?
I get it. I understand.
You'd learn
It's a dirty game out there. You got to do what you got to do. Rape me. I want to have babies, and you rape the babies. I don't care.
It's a dirty game.
It's a dirty motherfucking
I
game.
expect.
Mom is the one no longer alive. She came home from the psychic's reading telling the Cleveland Plain dealer she was devastated. She died a little more than a year later after being hospitalized with pancreatitis.
She died of pancreatitis?
Did we just say that is her mom, right?
Yes.
How do you die of pancreatitis?
Back on Sylvia Brown's side now.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. She probably killed herself somehow with her pancreas.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Somehow like self-destruct your pancreas?
Choke you with my pancreas.
That's genius way to kill somebody.
Pancreatitis.
So she died not knowing. She just thought her daughter was dead.
So Sylvia Brown was right. You'll see her again in heaven.
You know who would have not got this wrong?
If that existed.
The psychox.
The psychox would get it immediately.
He would have solved this crime 10 years ago.
100% he would have known.
I think your daughter's in the basement. Hop on my saddle. I'll take you there.
Get on my back. I'll ride you to her.
And then if I was psychox, I'd ride her through a graveyard just so she would be real scared for a second.
I'm trying to build up the suspense to when you're reunited with your daughter.
My daughter's dead. And then we go through the other side, the back door of the graveyard.
JK.
And then we go to the house.
I was just kidding.
I'm just kidding. You should have saw that coming. Oh, wait.
I did.
Ox here.
Now Sylvia Brown is getting ripped on social media. Brown is a grief vampire.
I'd love to be a grief vampire.
I think we're all kind of grief vampires.
Who cares?
It's what we strive for.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing short of evil.
Okay, I've been described as that before.
You didn't have to be a psychic to predict what Sylvia Brown would say about her mistake. I have been more right than wrong.
Exactly what California Brian would say.
Well, she's playing the odds.
Grateful and relieved for being mistaken. This is that
Perfect
time.
spin on it
Only
from
God
Sylvia
is
Brown.
right
Yep.
all the time. My heart goes out to Amanda Berry.
Wait, what?
God is right all the time.
Only God is
My
right
heart
all the
goes
time.
out to Amanda Berry.
I hope Amanda Berry slits that bitch's throat.
What about when God makes hurricanes?
Yeah, and starvation and AIDS.
Yeah. And black people.
This woman.
And Indians.
She is the shittiest woman on the planet.
Wait, why?
Because she whatever Sylvia Brown, she just takes advantage of people probably being dead. And then when she's wrong, that's
this is
all
what
she
psychics
says.
do.
That's what we do. Exactly that.
No, Brian.
We take advantage of stupid people that listen to idiots.
Brian, she's a bitch. You agree, right?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Then why are you
100%.
defending her?
I'm a little bit of a bitch myself.
I guess so, you little bitchy Brian.
There was one part of Sylvia Brown's prediction that her supporters say turned out to be accurate. The radio host read the psychic's words describing the man who took Amanda.
Is this sort of Cuban looking, short, kind of stocky build, heavy set?
Turns out the suspect is Latino with the last name.
Who knew?
Last name Cuban heavy set.
That wasn't the description.
Gotta be Castro.
Castro. One commenter posted.
Wait. Did you hear that at any point?
No, you are so
You're
psychic. Last time that we had this on the show, I predicted what she was gonna say.
You're right.
It's the couch, dude.
I'm gonna sleep on that couch. The next words that are gonna be coming out of their mouth is gonna be psychic wins lottery again.
Lottery again.
Oh!
You're such a fucking cheater.
Wait, how?
Because it says it, Brian. I can see.
It does. I didn't even see that there. I'm the best psychic.
You can't be a couch member. It's a private club.
That's like saying, do you want to be a member of this homeless group?
But we have a couch.
But I'm secretly a little jealous.
Yeah, I know you
Should be.
I'll get there one day.
No, you won't. It's
When I bring the
a
couch.
love seat.
If we decide you can be.
It's a love seat.
I'll see you in heaven.
I mean, we can make room for somebody else.
No, it's a love seat.
It's a love seat. Why are you smiling at me? You can't get on the couch.
I was trying to be psychic.
The headline you will never see anywhere. Instead, we saw this headline, and even we could predict what that could
Hang on. I think we skipped over too much of you actually predicting that guy's last name.
Yes.
Did you actually predict it?
He did.
Yeah, I have no idea about this story, like at all. Like
He
I
heard
told you, I thought it
Cuban.
was one. Yeah, I heard Cuban, and she's like, and her name's even, and I'm like, it's got to be fucking.
You know what he did? He did the same thing that Sylvia Brown does.
I came to conclusions.
You jumped to conclusions.
He's Sherlock Holmes.
I jumped to conclusions, man.
He's just like Sherlock.
Except way more British.
And attractive. Yeah. He has a great bod.
You're much more British than Sherlock Holmes.
And a much better body.
Why do you keep saying that? Now you're creeping me out.
You have the hottest bod, man.
Man.
Yeah, I'm drunk, Bri.
Me too. Pound it.
I hate you guys.
To a mother's head.
Wait, what?
You got it.
Yeah,
Anywhere. Instead, we saw this headline, and even we could predict what that could do to a mother's head.
It says Amanda Berry is dead. Psychic tells her mother Montel Williams killed her.
That's a terrible title.
Yeah, what Oh my God.
Montel did it.
I'm seeing this is a black man. Okay, he's middle age. He has glaucoma. Oh my God. Oh my. It's him! It's him! It's him! He did it!
Did you say has glaucoma?
Yeah.
He has MS.
Oh, whatever. You smoke weed for it.
Same shit.
Doesn't matter anymore.
Has glaucoma.
MS and glaucoma are two completely different things.
So are bananas and bees. Who cares?
You'd be surprised how often.
And I am cheating death on a regular
I predict that in the future,
I just
bees are gonna be bananas.
I hope Montel Williams does kill somebody, and just by chance, like the mother ends up on his show, and he's just sweating bullets, like questioning if the Sylvia Brown is real. Well, he obviously does. He's predicting deaths.
We only keep black people on TV for a certain number of years.
Shh, we don't tell that to other black people in the public.
Right, DL Hughley?
CNN, New York.
New York.
She did not say New York.
New York.
New York. New York.
Greg is the most redneck
New Yorker
person I've ever heard.
New York.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really drunk right now.
And so am I.
Which is the perfect time for me to take a little nap live on air tonight.
Listen to me sleep.
Nap.
Fellas, get out the cots. It's nap time. Nap.
We all go nap together.
Z.
Gonna take a little night
Coming out my head. Z.
Nap time.
What?
It wasn't.
It was so stupid.
You're getting our nap time dance.
Nap.
Taking them Z's.
HIV positive.
Nap.
Dude, are you serious?
Well, that's how I got it in kindergarten. When, take a nap on your cots.
That's like the saddest.
I woke up raped. They had to do a rape kit on everybody.
That's the saddest way to get AIDS. There is.
No. There's much sadder. No, you get it from a dead body when you're forced to have sex with your dead grandpa.
Licking your dead grandpa's last tears.
Yeah. There.
Having sex with them.
You know what? Speaking of that.
This has been Wreckless Media Radio. Thank you for listening. Even though you didn't call in once, you piece of shits. Like I said earlier in the show, twice, we have the live show with Red Bar Radio in Detroit, June 22nd. It's a Saturday. Whatever's date closest to June 22nd, that Saturday. It might be June 22nd, actually. Anyway, buy your tickets now. Go to redbarradio.net/tour and click on the Detroit icon. Buy your tickets now. Otherwise, we're not fucking doing it. You fuckers.
Pieces of
dillweed. So sorry. I'm also really apologetic. Follow us on Twitter at Wreckless Media.
Email me
at Brian Corpo and
Oh My Ulcers
for Greg. We have a Tumblr account, Wreckless Media Radio, I think, and we have a Facebook group. Add us as a friend personally. Not on Facebook. In real life.
No, just
approach us with money in your hands, and I will shake that hand with money as you pass me off dollar bills as you get the best seat in the house. You understand where I'm going with this?
I want money.
Clip your favorite moments of Wreckless Media Radio ever. Send them to me. I want to have another best of just as a bonus. It's not gonna be where we're not doing a show and I just release that. I just want to release another one really badly. Please do it. And we're also on SoundCloud at Wreckless Media. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you next week. Goodbye.
There is a show on internet radio. It will make you laugh for an hour and a half. Almost every week, Brian Barris the Greek gets his friends on the mic to tell us stories like Greg from the show once had a thing to confess. One day he tried on his mom's wedding dress. It didn't fit because Greg was too fat. Started to rip all the way in the back. But Nancy, his mom, doesn't seem to be mad. Growing up there would have made every kid bad. Then does Corpo Longo always acts like he's old. Talks like a dad and maybe should wear a hat. Because he's wearing loafers, drives when he's loaded. Even pretends that his car exploded. And Brandon Boyer, he just likes to get naked. Show off his penis until you can't take it anymore.
I'm just gonna record and then we're gonna just play things. I need to. Tina Turner ate my grapes. Tina Turner ate my grapes. I don't think she's very great. Tina Turner ate my grapes. Tina Turner deserves to die. I think she would look good in a pie. I think she deserves to be in my eye. I like Tina Turner as much as you, but I don't think she likes the poo. I think she made a lot of goo in her pants, and I think that you should probably dance to this song because it's all about Tina Turner. And Tina Turner used to be my aunt and she died. I don't think she looked very alive. Oh wait, she just moved. She pooped in her pants and I think she's embarrassed to dance. Oh God, I don't know why I always say 17. Tina Turner ate my grapes. I think she's really late to this date. I met her at school and she told me to stop calling. I'm getting considerably worse at rhyming.